on a clear, cold day here in Brandon, and the Tim Hortons Brier is about to begin. The best of the best have arrived, all with hope, all with dreams, all hoping to capture that elusive prize. The task this week, not simple. Unseat the two-time defending champion. And it is 2 for Gushue. They are the best again. Only one team has won 3 straight Briers. So will history repeat itself, or will a new team join the ranks of Canadian national champion? The 2019 Brier returns to Brandon. The Keystone Center and Westoba Place is the place to be for the next 9 days in this year's Tim Hortons Brier. Last night we had the play-in game, the wild card game, featuring last year's runner-up Brendan Bottcher out of Alberta, and the semifinalist from a year ago, John Epping from Toronto. And really it was Bottcher and his team that got a handle on the ice. They got their rocks in the best position. Here they get a couple as they go on to win the game 8-4, and so now they move on and they join the field of 16. Remember, of course, we have the 2 groups of 8. Bottcher goes into Pool A. We'll play a 7-game round robin within the group, and then the top 4 from each will take their respective records into the championship round beginning on Thursday. And always part of an opening ceremony is the picture, this photo. You may have had it taken many times. You may have it taken just once, but it'll be a photo you always remember. And on this Saturday afternoon, we say hello, Canada. Welcome to Brandon and our first day coverage of the Tim Hortons Brier, Northern Ontario against Team Wildcard. And if you're Brad Jacobs out of Sault Ste. Marie, you can't blame him, Cheryl, for thinking maybe this is going to be easy. Wins the title in 13, wins a gold medal at the Olympics in 14, and then figures, you know what, it's still going to take a little bit of work.
Well, it is, and teams get hot, but what's rewarded over time is consistency, and that's really what Team Jacobs has been lacking in. So enter Adam Kingsbury. He's their performance coach. He's out there, he's charting their inconsistencies, he's making them aware of them, and that's translating into more shots made and more check marks in that win column.
Bottcher picks up the win last night over John Epping to get into the field. Check mark advantage, Bottcher.
Yeah, no kidding. This young team gets better every time you see them. There's always something new. We talked about the brushing, the hitting ability, the draws under pressure, making it to the Brier final. But what impressed me last night was the ice reading for this young guy. You're not supposed to be that good that age. He just read the ice better than John Epping did. That was the difference. Going forward, it's a lot. It reminds me of golf, where they've had a practice round. Northern Ontario hasn't. That could make a huge difference in this game.
So when we come back, we'll get this Brier underway. Team Wildcard against Northern Ontario, and it's all from Brandon.
The 2019 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Tim Hortons, official coffee of curling Canada. The 2019 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Pioneer Hybrid, serving Canadian farmers for over 70 years. By World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures. And by New Holland, #TogetherBlue.
And so it is. Northern Ontario against Team Wildcard. Jacobs against Bottcher. Time to meet the teams now. Brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how. We know them well. Finalists a year ago. Winners of the Wildcard last night. Out of the Saville Community Sports Centre in Edmonton, Brendan Bottcher along with Carrick Martin, Brad Thiessen, and Darren Moulding. The Northern Ontario champions for a 5th straight time from the community. first curling center in Sault Ste. Marie, skipped by Brad Jacobs, Ryan Harnden, E.J. Harnden, the Brush brothers, and Ryan Harnden is at third. Northern Ontario won the draw to the button, and so Jacobs will have last rock playing the Yellowstones. Bottcher wildcard will play the red. So Bottcher has that rush down. Just a little thank you for moving that last minute. Just outside the middle of the 12, and to get us underway, the Bottcher lead is Karrick Martin. So now it's we're just further to your point, Russ. You know, they were on the sheet. We were on sheet C last night. So one sheet over. This is on the outside sheet, sheet D. Do you expect it to be somewhat the same, or will it be different?
I think it'll be somewhat the same. I noticed on C, it's funny you'd say that on C, that straight side didn't look as straight in practice. I got a good look at it. That's where I am right now. And the ice makers are going to tweak it as the first 4 or 5 games go along. But those tendencies are there. As Cheryl mentioned, the hack weight or the board weight is going to run a little straighter. The hits are going to run really straight. The draws maybe slow down a fraction down the middle late in the game. They know that. Northern Ontario doesn't.
I think it's a big advantage for the Jacobs team to start off this game with the hammer. They're comfortable with tight games. They just want the hammer tied up 1.
Yeah, they're a very defensive team, aren't they?
Go.
Hard.
Yep.
Hard, bud.
Real hard.
Right away, put to work, Brad Thiessen.
Whoa.
And we'll watch the battle of the brush today. Got 2 very strong front ends. Let's take a look at the keys to the game now, and we will start first with Northern Ontario.
Well, I think for Brad Jacobs, it's how quickly he believes in what he's seeing and negate that advantage that Russ talked about, that Bottcher knows the ice and got last night by playing that game. And then out in full force, Bottcher really is the best team in the field at scoring points, 9 points a game. You got to figure somehow how to take that away.
Right to it. Good, sweet.
E.J. Harnden on the brush. Keys now for Team Wildcard and Brendan Bottcher.
Well, for this young team, you've done your reading, and we just touched on it a little bit. They know the ice, so take advantage of that. I know they don't have hammer here, but when they get going in the second end, when this is probably blank, get going, be as aggressive as you can. Try to get a jump on Northern Ontario before they figure it out and internalize. And what I mean by that, Northern Ontario loves the outturn. The front end likes the outturn, and definitely the skipper makes a lot of outturns. So force them to that in-turn if you get a chance.
I like it. Internalize. The keys brought to you by Sponge Towels. Nothing absorbs like it.
I thought it was that you spelled it right.
Yeah, I know it is.
Doesn't need to curl.
It presents a challenge at
Doesn't it?
Good. Did you get a time?
So
No, I
that's
didn't.
Stone out front, and right away, we're Wildcard and Bottcher go behind.
Tough little shot right now. That's probably the call.
Well, you know, we've seen this team, this Northern Ontario team, for so long, Russ. This is the kind of shot that they would lean to a run back.
Yeah, no kidding. They were so good at these. I watched them in practice one time put rocks at the hog line and raise them to a rock at the back 12 and try to make it. So
Here we go. Got it. Yes, he does. And can't hold it.
Not happy with that, though. They wanted to stick it.
It really is a classic matchup of an offense against a defensive team, isn't it?
Well, and brushing against brushing. Probably got 2 of the best brushing front ends.
Line's good.
We want to welcome those of you who have been watching MLS on TSN and TFC's season opening win, 3-1 over Philadelphia. Welcome to Brandon and our opening game of this year's Tim Hortons Brier from the Keystone Center and Westova Place. And our featured game is Team Wildcard. Brendan Bottcher out of Edmonton played his way into the field with a win over John Epping last night against Brad Jacobs, the 2013 Brier winner, Olympic gold medal winner from Sochi out of Sault Ste. Marie. And here in this first, it is Northern Ontario that does have last rock. They have the hammer playing the Yellowstones.
Keep your hair fresh down here.
This is going to be fresh.
Yeah. What do you think, 13 and a half?
Yeah, 13 and a half.
Wasn't even close on that second run.
No, no.
Just got it out a bit and it tracked down the path.
Which was the straight side
This
last
one.
night. You know, we're on a different sheet,
Hit
different
right
day.
on the
but
running surface. Like,
Okay. Well,
just to let you know.
switch it. Then.
Yeah.
Now that's only something. Well, no, I can't say that.
Line's
It's something
good.
he'd know, but he may know more than most when you think that Darren does make ice,
Room.
and so he would know those running surfaces, and he would be. This would be the princess and the pea kind of thing, right? He knows when that pea is under the mattress. So when he knows when he can feel that when he runs his
no,
finger
it's
around.
a
Huh?
massive advantage at a high level like this to be a skilled ice maker.
The handle's running out of battery.
I like firm.
He's an electrician too.
Yes, he's multi-talented and a curler. Great rock positioning though for Darren. First stand, you get them nice and even. Pretty simple double if you're a foot deeper.
Clean. Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Clean. Whoa. Yep. Yep. Hard. 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 Keep going hard.
Trying to spring it over as close to that other red.
Good shot, boy.
What a shot.
It's fantastic.
And to the back edge of the 4.
Medium.
Okay.
Pretty close where the two runbacks were tried by Northern Ontario. I like what this Botcher team's done in the last year or so. They've softened the weight on a lot of these. They're not just throwing rockets at them.
Solid.
The idea is to hang around here.
Oh, Brad. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. You got it. You got it. You got it.
You got it, run it back, and he'll just touch it, and there's enough action in those stones to spring it out the back as we say good afternoon, Kathy Gauthier, and nice to be back with you. And I think we talked this Northern Ontario team had to make changes despite all their wins, and not necessarily on the ice.
It's true. Patience and camaraderie. Those are the two theme words Brad Jacobs says that Adams Kingsbury has worked with them. That is on and off the ice. He said it is about respect for each other. The patience is sort of self-explanatory, but it is a brotherhood. He said they are family to some extent. That's genetics. But it is their actions and how they support each other. In many ways, they've had a tough year with some bumps, but it is that decision that they've made to self-improve that he says is going to be the difference this week.
And there is Adam Kingsbury, as well as their fifth Lee Toner. After so many years, of course, with Rachel Holman now turning his attention to the team from Northern Ontario.
He's just exceptional at charting.
Good shot.
He really can go through and look at a team. He will even chart the differences for your wins in a morning game, noon game, night games, and start to see trends. Do you lose a lot of morning games? Why is that? Does your player percentage dip after the fifth end? Is there a reason because of that? Just so many pieces of data that they put together to find some trends and then correct the trends. Adam told me he watched all of their last season's game for Team Jacobs, every game, and made notes as to when a player affected another player, and it was a communication piece that maybe they said something that affected their next shot, and then just made them aware of all of these things.
Right up. Right up. Right up.
Ryan Harnden.
Right to it.
And right to it.
Good. Yeah, good shot, Brad. Good sweep, Brad.
Boy, great sweep to hold it
Shot,
for
Brad.
him, and it'll settle back 12.
Firm.
Yeah. Clean.
Just firm.
Firm. Whoa. Clean.
Spin here.
Whoa. Off.
Yeah, you probably could try.
And won't hold it.
Okay.
Actually ran pretty straight.
Yeah.
We'll talk more about it, but I am, for a young man
just
who's
didn't go much.
26, the knowledge he has. You know,
No.
we said this before, there was a time he'd come out of junior, I think, and you'd beat a lot of these teams. You might beat them tactically, but not him. He knows
Yeah, well said.
what to do almost in every occasion.
And your other advantage was ice reading. You know, if a young skip puts the broom in the wrong spot, it affects the entire team. For the negative, obviously, he did a masterful job last night at reading that ice.
And something has to be said again with the addition of Darren Moulding and what he has brought. He's lent his maturity to Brendan Bottcher. We'll put a blank on the board here in the first. This is draw one. Tim Hortons Brier from Brandon. Well, we've got something going now here in this second after the blank in first. Once again, it'll be Northern Ontario. Brad Jacobs does have last rock. He has the hammer. Playing the Yellowstones. Big wide corner went up from Northern Ontario, and then of course the two center guards, one of them in the top 12. Second shot now for the Northern Ontario lead, Ryan Harnden.
Keep her going! Keep her going!
Whoa!
Great sweep.
So 4 games on the ice. Remembering, of course, these are the teams in Pool A. Beginning today, Newfoundland and Labrador, Andrew Simmons out of the Remax Center St. John's against John Likely from Alberton and Charlottetown. Yukon, that is John Solberg against Martin Kretz. And what a game this is. Manitoba against Saskatchewan on sheet C. Mike McEwen from Winnipeg, Kirk Myers out of Saskatoon.
Please! Whoa!
Kathy watching all of it, of course.
Nice shot.
Good shot.
Okay, yeah, that's a good spot.
Just a great weight selection for that. You want to stay right there. You don't want to roll open.
Not fight. You held mine. Like I think it's good now after 2 rocks being swept.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, the pebbles should, after they've had a couple, they're referring to 2 rocks swept. The pebbles should be worn down so the rocks don't grab as much in the jump.
I can't argue with that with these guys brushing.
There's going to be a trough down there.
Whoa!
Stagger this.
Clean! Yep! Whoa! Whoa! Clean! Whoa!
Nice shot.
Each.
All right, Kathy, let's get right to it. And we'll start off with that game on sheet B with Yukon, the team out of Whitehorse against Quebec and Martin Kretz.
Well, John Solberg's final stone was an attempted double. It over-curled, made contact, and rolled behind a guard for 4th shot. So this is a draw for 4.
Remember, of course, this is the team, Martin Kretz taking over for Jean-Michel Menard, the former Canadian champion. And he has stepped away from the game. So Martin Kretz has taken 3/4 of that team, added Philippe Lemay at the 3rd position out of the Etchemin Curling Club in Lévis, Quebec. And that is right there for the 4.
Sorry.
What do you think for speed?
Really wrap one here.
And blanks on both A and C.
Half in the 4.
Brad Thiessen sliding a bit deep there, so now gives an opportunity. Jacobs' team has seen this path. Try and get it tucked around center guard.
Just for weight.
Yeah, I got that close.
Top 4. Please.
Top 8.
Yep. Top 4. Rub. Clean. Yep. Yes. Yep. Yep. Yes. Hard. Line's good. Yeah.
Ryan Harden. Ryan Prime.
Go.
Get around, wrap it around, take it
Keep
down,
going.
and really sock it into the top 8 shot
Kind of
stone.
came down.
Yeah.
Nice adjustment there.
Sweet. I can give you like
Do you like that?
Yeah, I don't mind it.
Or do you like
Sweet.
to draw?
Kind of came down once it started curling. Yeah.
Whatever you like.
I'm okay with the draw.
Okay. You know the way.
If it comes up light up here is good.
Okay.
I don't think Darren ever disagrees.
No, he's pretty good. He'll throw something out there now and then Brendan will come back with his thoughts, and
Yeah, and that's it.
that's
Just,
what they'll go.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's
heavy?
there. We're
Playing
a little
third stones,
heavy right
Darren
now.
Molding.
Just line.
Yeah, they've developed a pretty incredible chemistry over the last 3 years.
It's like half.
12.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
This is definitely heavy.
It's not curling at all, so 13 and a half.
I don't think that's going to get the job done. No, no.
It's-
Okay. No. Sorry.
He
And
just
to the back and just junks things up back there.
Yeah, that's not a good place. You just see the difference. You can tell by the way the rocks run any overthrow on the weight, and you can instantly tell because they don't curl. You just get no grab.
That's
Come in here, he's freezing,
Jamie
probably,
Barraza
or
ice.
running.
It is
Don't mind
does
me.
not
Right
reward
around your
overthrows or
yellow? Can we get around
poor
that one?
releases.
You
Right
can.
around it.
You can.
Kind of line it up.
Yeah. I think that's the only
Yeah, but it might go
shot,
backwards
really.
to
That's what I
those,
mean,
right?
yeah.
Top
Line it up,
button.
go back.
What do you think here, Pete?
95?
4? 95?
Yeah, definitely not a 4.
The problem with all the top teams now is they have to guard against that raised double, or raised triple, whatever it's going to be, because the rocks are so good and they can throw it so hard. Because what Jacobs is trying to do here is line up the
Clean it, yep.
yellow, that if it's ever
Yep.
raised back, it might go onto those back reds.
Clean, yep. Yep. Hard
It's
it,
easy
hard
to
the
set up
line.
an easy double here if they don't get it in the right
Line's good.
spot.
It's good.
Top
court.
clean, yep.
And as we
Hard,
saw
hard
last
line.
night in the play-in game,
Hard for line, hard for line, hard for line.
so much
Hard
of the
for
elite
line.
curling
Keep
is
it
about
hard,
rock
hard,
positioning,
hard.
and Botcher had that advantage last night.
Yes,
Okay,
he
that's
did.
not bad.
I touched this a hair, Brendan. I don't think it did anything, but. Good job,
10 ends,
I don't see.
38 minutes
I only have
thinking
7.
time, and 2 90-second timeouts.
It's not
Run
gonna
it,
be-
Run it that
Well,
way.
yeah, it's just not easy. You're not going to get both of them.
You
But
can't-
that's
if-
probably okay.
Yeah.
We could
Play it
try to
this
go
way.
across the face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have to play it.
Could be worse.
Yeah.
Hit it a little high with your out turns.
Okay.
Make it.
Peel.
Yeah.
I originally looked at just going around and getting that yellow. You can't see it.
Oh, I'm not sure with this type of ice that you throw any weight at it that you'll get anywhere near it. Seems like a little straightforward, the run.
Yeah, it's not a long one. It's going to make some noise here for sure.
Hold your breath, then release. Here we go, Darren Molding. Hold it, run it back. What do you got? Oh, and he'll get one, and then leave the shooter up front in an exchange of stones.
Not bad.
Pretty good, though. It's one out of there.
Yeah.
Okay, good throw.
Sorry about that first
like
one.
to see-
Just
That's
overthrew
okay.
it.
Yeah.
I like the line.
Well, we're laying
And you
one.
said not bad. You're absolutely right, Cheryl, because that's a stone that they can use to come off of later if Jacobs gets one on the
Like
button.
hit too. Okay.
And I think Brad's going to take that
Roll it
away.
in here, Barry.
Yeah, he'd use it, so he knows Botcher might.
Throw
I think a
up.
little bit with the intern. My hack didn't go nuts,
Control.
though.
Solid control.
Spot.
Yeah.
That's what's
Thick
really
half,
changed, has it, with
2/3.
the strategy. 8, 9, 10 years ago, before these
Well, wait.
striking bands were so lively, you wouldn't worry about that one as much. But now that's a gimme for these guys.
And the easier way to get there, you and I both know, is the draw. The hit and roll, what is it made?
Yeah.
60% of the time, if even. But they know they don't want to leave it.
Nothing yet, as the Brush brothers are ready to go.
EJ.
Now EJ late.
Roll it.
Get across the nose, roll it underneath, and not quite. And both brushers seem to be a little caught. They didn't know which one to take, and
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, John.
I think
Yeah.
there's enough room still to roll in underneath
I
now.
do too. Yeah, huge mistake
that
there
would
because EJ might have been
really
able
go.
to carve it enough to get it to roll buried.
No, the angle would actually be pretty good if we could get like just under that red one.
Yeah.
Bumper. Yeah. This spot shouldn't be fresh, really, should it?
No, it should be a good spot.
This is the time that I think, and the weight that the brushers really come into play, because you're throwing that little bit of
Yep.
down bumper weight. It's got a little bit more
solid
time
bump.
to work if the brushers want to carve it in there.
And here we go. This is going to be interesting all day to watch. Thiessen and Martin against the Harnden brothers. Look at him lean on there. So, and they couldn't save it.
Good sweep, Brad.
Okay.
Good sweep.
Oh, yeah. You're a solid bump, too.
You know, he works at the University of Alberta in their high performance center. and works out every day, bench presses every day.
Oh, sorry.
And it was
Good
the
sweep, Brad.
it was the early Kevin Martin teams, of course, with Ben Hebert and Mark Kennedy, and they were the two that really he admired, and that's where it all came from.
His technique is unbelievable. I mean, you saw Ryan Fry just about have to save him from going down. He's got every ounce of weight on the brush. Both of those
Darren just, he always just calls hard early.
Hit and roll against.
Yeah, but
But if he makes
good,
it,
because then we have no shot.
he makes it. We got to get here first, I think. Right? We got to get here first.
Okay, so are we playing weight?
Well, I think the shot is go for like a third of a rock with this type of weight right here. We don't care about.
Okay.
I mean, I guess, and you can't just draw here because he's got off.
I like it.
You got to move that.
If by any chance.
Right here. And we're going to throw back line. We got to throw back line. We're just trying that, right?
Yep.
Right there.
Well, it's 5 straight times now for Brad Jacobs, and he beats Tanner Horgan in the final 7-5. Horgan had gone undefeated. They came through with, he says, their best game when they needed it most in the final.
Really clever little call here. It's going to be tough to execute, but it's clever. They were still worried about that yellow one that's wide open. If Botcher rolls Barry, they can't make that run back. All the rocks are staggered.
Yep. Don't want to.
So they're going to try to bounce off it a little bit here and get buried.
Stay close. Yes. Whoa.
Now, he'll try to carve this over. E.J. Harnden get across the nose just a little bit and roll it underneath. Oh, when they got closer.
Great.
And they will sit 1, 2, and 3.
Great job, Brad.
Just a miss.
That's real good.
I was going to say they said backline weight, and I was going to say they're going to try to roll inside, but it'd be nice if they could ever save that third one. They did it.
and got edge to edge. Look at that.
Oh, that is so good.
You can't get underneath either of those.
Yeah, there's not a lot of space to put it in a real good spot.
No, this would be a good spot.
Yeah.
That's 3. Well, probably. Yeah.
We can get it there for sure.
Yep.
What they're saying is if they can get it here,
yeah, even medium.
it's very difficult for Northern Ontario to slash that sideways. But the difference between that spot and that spot
let's go.
is just about nothing. And then that shot for Jacobs is pretty easy for 3 points. I think they're much better off, and it looks like they're going to hit this one, roll over. They can still put pressure on Brad with a perfect roll and eliminate a big score.
If they can keep the roll as flat as possible, you might just be the back of the
Just to get a little bit
4-foot.
Yeah, I think you get second shot for sure, eh? And then you might get a miss out of that and give up a single.
You just don't want to roll too far because the out turn's available.
Final stone for Botcher. Right now it is Northern Ontario sitting the 3. Decent. Martin.
I got it.
Now they got it. Roll it over. No, not quite. And it'll sit right there.
Yeah.
Mine the same weight if it's close. Sort of the same shot.
Yeah, you really can throw the same shot if you wanted.
I think they're 2, Cheryl.
Are they sitting 2?
Yeah, which this would be easier because you wouldn't want to crash on your own there.
That looks close
It
between
really
that
does
spot.
from here. It looks really close.
Same path as you draw the button.
Now there is that long corner guard that is out in front. Has come
Speed is the
into
same as your draw the button.
become a problem with the path, do you think?
Yeah, it's going to be close, Cheryl.
I think there's enough curl, though, that you just got to believe it's going to go, as long as you don't overthrow it.
They've made a few there already, haven't they,
Yes.
this end?
Yeah. It was just Darren Moldings that hung down that track, and it was just too heavy.
Right. With the right speed, it's not an issue. Boy, this would be a huge crooked number here for Northern Ont, considering it's their first game.
That focus has never changed.
I don't think so.
I thought it was kind
Brad
of
Jacobs
close.
and his last.
But I might be wrong.
Sitting one for sure, believes it's two, and now
I thought it was
all
close.
on
In the
its
corner.
own. Get off that
Okay,
guard.
buy it now.
We got to wait.
They got to wait,
Buy
and
it
they
now.
did.
Yeah, we're
And
good.
now,
We're good.
watch this. Remember, we've already seen Stones go deep.
T.
Oh, boy. They waited. 1, 2, and now the look. And kicked away, and it is 3 for Jacobs.
That was quite the slide.
Well, but you wouldn't expect anything else, would you, when you come to the heart of curling country? Brandon, great crowd for this opening draw of the Tim Hortons Brier from Westova Place, all part of the Keystone Center here in Brandon. Northern Ontario cracks a 3 in the second, and so it'll be the team wildcard. Last year's runner-up, Brendan Botcher out of Edmonton, that does have last drop. They have the Hammer playing the Red Stones here in 3.
It's the first time we've seen that, Cheryl. The up 3-0. You normally see on the button for Northern Ontario. Corner guard goes up. Then you see another one on the center line kind of guarding the shot rock. They've drawn right around the opponent's corner guard, trying to force Botcher to take a single here.
You better be confident of your weight. If you ever slide a little deep, that's always scares me.
No kidding.
But if it's something you've played all year.
Sit. Good.
Okay. I got 419.
Well, Newfoundland and Labrador continue to blank. Quebec has added a steal, so they're up 5-0. And Saskatchewan and the team from Saskatoon, skipped by Kirk Myers, missed their blank opportunity and stuck for a single.
I kind of like Hack. Try it out. You know, you're probably going to tick that. And only other play is that.
I don't like that.
I don't hate that either.
I like Hack.
Okay.
I like Hack.
You like the Hack? Okay.
Well, you can't see a lot of this thing, and if it grazes off the yellow, you're not going to have enough weight to get the red one out with Hack, but that obviously is the right weight to try to get right up to the nose here.
Heavy Hack. Forward. Yep. Forward. Yep. Yeah. Well, forward. Wow. We will. Forward. Right. Go ahead, Fry. Keep it going.
Weight's good.
Keep
Staying
going.
with it, Ryan Fry. Get
Keep
it by.
going.
Oh, goodness, they did. And he got across the nose and pushes it back.
Incredible. He went through that.
Brilliant shot.
I thought we overcooked it. Yeah.
Watch this. To
like
get
we knew what we were
across
doing.
the nose.
Does he have his one contact in?
Sorry?
He must have his one contact
I think, yeah. He must have his one contact in for sure. Yeah, that's a good line call.
Making fun of the skipper.
That's a good line. Hey, look, razor sharp so far.
Clean.
A hair down.
Yep.
I think if any team would be okay with giving up 3, it's probably Brendan Botcher's team, though, because their ability to score is off the charts.
Whoa.
It's fine.
Okay.
And able to push one out.
Good shot. Good throw.
Nose is
Nose is good.
I like the same turn.
You like the same turn?
I like the same turn.
How much
Control
weight,
weight.
sorry?
Control?
Control weight?
Yep.
Dead on's probably as good as anything. If you try to roll buried, you might set something up for your opponent.
Weight's good.
No.
Yep. Whoa. Yep. Yep.
Hard, Ryan.
Right up.
Hard, Ryan.
Whoa. Clean. Yep. Clean.
Oh, boy.
That boy. Good shot.
And then further to your point of the way they score, it's advantage Botcher.
Well, you look at these numbers, this game's not over for Brendan Botcher's team. They score almost 2 points per game above the rest of the field. It's their hammer efficiency. They're almost 13% better than any other team converting with hammer.
Clean.
Easy.
No.
Brad
Clean.
Thiessen.
Weight's good.
Whoa.
Easy.
Whoa. Kirk.
Good sweep.
You just look at the rock positioning, though, Russ, for Northern Ontario. Anything even, they roll behind there, and Northern Ont's got those 2 yellows. Both can be run back.
Yeah, exactly.
They haven't staggered anything. Nothing's behind the tee line.
And that's their game, isn't it? Control the front, and then they can hammer those in whenever they want.
Wait. Good weight.
Easy.
Not heavy.
Clean. Yep. Yeah. Really
Ryan
got it,
Harden.
goals.
Down.
Hard.
Get it by. Oh, they may have just touched it as it went by.
It did.
Just a little click.
I think that kind of picked.
That's what, yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
It's the only thing you have to watch for with Ryan, and sometimes he's a bit crisper on his rotation, but there are times compared to the other 3, his rotation's a little softer, and his rocks will jump more.
Pretty good, too.
Okay.
Wouldn't have been Benny down that spot, right? Either, so that would
No.
might be part of it, but they felt it picked.
Whoa. Whoa. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Nice
Going to
shot.
spill a couple, a little bit more, and there you go. There's the liveliness of those stones.
A spectacular shot. Look at that. They can hit the red and roll over and sit 2 reds, so Northern Ontario cannot ignore this. So all of a sudden there's a blank available out of nowhere. Guard's gone, 2 yellows gone.
Clean. Whoa. Clean. Yep. 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 Clean. Good boy. Medium.
Shot.
What a turnaround that was.
Keith, 2 shots ago, you were getting forced all day long.
I think my first was a combination, a little mini pick, and I don't think I put a ton of turn on it. So
It definitely mini picked.
yeah.
It took, like, it just stopped turning.
Yeah.
And I didn't think that, it went from good turn to, like, no
Probably
turn.
pretty
Clean.
close. Pretty close.
Clean.
Darren Woulding. And that's,
Shot.
Good shot.
again, what you were suggesting he can get caught on, particularly on arena ice. When you expect teams or players to put more turn on, he sometimes gets maybe, I don't want to call it sloppy, but just gets a little lazy.
Yeah, it's just been a consistent release of his over time, and then you can get caught. It may be picked, but it also, I don't think, helps that the turn's not so crisp either.
Oh, no question. We talk about it all the time, and that wasn't a draw shot, but on a draw shot, he could probably get another foot of curl than somebody that throws maybe 5 rotations compared to his 2.
Well, and I think that's over time why they really haven't changed anything for Ryan, because they use it as a weapon. He can get to places that other players can't.
Yeah, that's really well said. Everybody goes, oh, you have to throw this much rotation. Well, not really. Just
No.
take more ice.
And yeah, make sure the skip knows what he's doing. That's the biggest key, where he puts the broom down.
Yep. Clean. Yep. Yep. Clean. Clean. Clean.
Throw.
Medium.
Game feels like lightning speed right now.
Pardon me?
Feels like we're just flying up and down the ice right now.
That's Ryan Harden.
Clean. Yep. Hair down.
Yep. Yeah.
Hair less than
Gotta
you.
go. Gotta go. Hard. Hard.
Come on, Cart.
Go. Hard.
Carter Martin with it and able to
Nice sweep.
hold it and
shot.
avoid the jam as well on those stones just outside the rings.
Oh, yeah, that would have been bad. Then the force would have been back on. He could have jammed that yellow, stayed in the rings.
You like normal?
I like the same.
Okay.
Same weight.
It's one of the best deliveries you'll ever see. Just a impeccable balance, square shoulders.
Sit.
Just enough
Yep.
of a relaxed throwing arm that he can put rotation on when he wants.
Clean. Yep. 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 Whoa. Clean. Whoa.
Come on to bed if you can. Shot. It's good.
So Boncher and Team Wildcard looking for the blank here in 3.
Clean.
Yeah.
Clean.
Yeah.
Put it back.
Clean.
Just easy. Easy clean. Don't want to hit it too thin. Okay. Good.
Watch it. Oh, and it just slides by to put the blank on the board here in 3. Northern Ontario leads at 3-0. We're in Brandon. Prior to the opening draw, the opening ceremonies here at Westova Place. All the teams making their way onto the ice, and many of Brandon's curlers honored. And one of those curlers, of course, is the Premier, Brian Pallister, who was a provincial mixed champion and made it to the Canadian mix back in 2001. Premier Brian Pallister, part of the opening ceremonies, and he's with Kathy.
Premier, we've had the Prime Minister and MPs on over the years to say hello, but for you it's very different because you actually know the pride of carrying that buffalo. Do you remember what it felt like and what some of these new timers are feeling representing their province?
Oh, it's an incredible honor, Kathy, as you know better than anyone. And of course, it's intimidating at the same time for a lot of these players. There's some rookies here this year, and it's, I'm sure, for them going to be an incredible experience. And you know also that Brandon and Manitoba are going to do a tremendous job of hosting this event. It's just a perfect place for it.
Why do you think, we talk about this being such a great sport across the country, what is it about Manitoba and Brandon that are just so curling crazy?
Oh, God. Well, we've got a network, of course, of wonderful clubs. There isn't a bad time to be had in any of those clubs. And I think there's a closeness of community here in Manitoba that I would say puts us above many parts of Canada in the sense that people really love the game and they love coming together to watch and to play. This week is going to have some incredibly knowledgeable crowds here, which is something I know the athletes will enjoy as well.
Go back to your championship and winning to represent Manitoba as a rookie skip. What did you face at a Canadian championship that maybe you weren't prepared for and maybe a young man like Kirk Myers might not be prepared for this week?
Well, I had just been elected a member of Parliament a couple of weeks before and had pneumonia. So other than that, I think just the elegance of the ceremonies around it and so on. I had participated in other sports and national championships, as you know, and so in that sense, I was prepared to a degree. But just to curl against Russ Howard, it's an incredible experience, right? And a wonderful thing when you've watched so many of these athletes on television, and TSN does an incredible job of covering the sport. There's that to it too. There's a bit of a star quality. You walk out on the ice and go, hey, I'm here and I'm playing against these people. That's an incredible feeling.
Handicap the field. These are not just people that you occasionally see. You actually watch a lot. Next weekend we will have the Final Four. Who do you think will be in there?
Well, I got to go McEwen, obviously, but I would say Kevin Cooey is going to be right up there. Goose Shoe, certainly. I'm going to go with a dark horse pick here. I think Jimmy Cotter's got a really good team, and I think he's been close before. I think this is maybe his year.
Thank you for your time. Just before we leave you, do you remember who you beat in that mixed final?
Gosh, do you remember who I beat?
Yeah, it was me.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Thank you
Thanks,
for your time,
Kathy.
Premier. Appreciate seeing you.
Honor to be here.
Thank you, Premier Brian Pallister. He had to bring you up, didn't he? Why did he do that?
It's in his notes I gave him.
Make sure you mention me.
Yeah. That's blank in 3 means we go to 4, and once again it's team wild card. And Brendan Botcher, that does have the last rock, he has the Hammer playing the Red Stones. It's obvious to me at this moment, Northern Ontario, sharp to be sure, Cheryl, but Botcher's chasing.
Well, but it's interesting. I like the way Northern Ontario started this end again. They went around the corner, but Botcher's team was having none of that. They actually tapped it back, and you can see that stone that they're now going to try to draw down to.
Yeah, that's definitely the offensive play. Just move it back, leave it in play, hopefully buried. Then they can do exactly what they're going to do now.
Look at this.
Oh, just lost through here.
Look at it.
I like the different approach by Northern Ontario because what it defeats is that you're not clumping all your stones and giving a grouping for Botcher's team to freeze down into, and we've seen that happen a lot.
And you still have to execute. Like there's no strategy that's going to replace good execution, but you're right. Last time they had Botcher forced to 1 other than that unbelievable run double.
Darren made.
So now they can still force them here.
Yeah, it's nice to see teams trying some different things to counter.
Good way. Yep. Hard. Hard, Pete.
Hard, Ryan.
Dig. Keep going hard. Hard. Keep going.
Oh,
Right up,
gosh, they
hard.
got it by the guard. And They'll bang the two out the back and then roll it to the back edge under cover. So they are sitting the 2 Northern Ontario without last draw.
Oh, that was a nice shot. Look at the brushing.
Keep going. Right up, Bart. Good. Sit.
Shot.
I have the seat.
And this one's back.
Yeah.
Well, let's go over and check in on the game Manitoba-Saskatchewan after Saskatchewan had picked up one in the second. Final stone coming up here for Manitoba skip Mike McEwen.
And things have not gone according to plan. Reed Carruthers was playing a corner freeze. He hit and rolled off it, and that allowed Saskatchewan to lie two. Mike McEwen's first stone is the red one at the back of the 12. That was the attempted freeze that over-curled and was heavy, so he's had a chance to see what it does.
So now McEwen, of course, this team out of West St. Paul, but he himself, of course, is a native of Brandon. He grew up here, lived here until the age of 27, and so it's a homecoming for him. And this isn't a Winnipeg team or East St. Paul team. This is a West St. Paul, pardon me. This is a Brandon team for a lot of people. Now Colin Hodson, Derek Semagalski on the brush. Reed Carruthers calling line, and my goodness, crash. And that will result in a steal of 2.
That's what we saw last night. That was the shot that was being missed. The draws will curl, but any extra weight at all, it just takes so long for them to curl, and that just ran into the corner.
Well, look at that last draw we saw. Northern Ontario to get their 3, how long they had to wait for it to get off the corner.
It did. It took forever, and it was just that he had the right weight, the perfect weight, that it actually came up.
Just an incredibly late break point because it gets to the right spot if there's no guards in the way.
Got him, sure does, and cleans everything out.
Okay, good. All right.
And then watch where that stone rolled. Look at that.
Couldn't have rolled to a worse spot.
It's good and it's bad, Vic. If it's buried, so they've got that force, but if they can lock one, being a team wildcard here on that corner, you can't get it out.
No, and we've seen the curl on this spot. It'll curl in there, easy to get to nose. Just corner freeze it.
6 feet of ice taken here, Cheryl.
You don't need to go. You don't need to.
Yeah, this ice seems to go more to the wings than it does into the center. Is what I'm seeing after 1.5 games.
That's pretty standard, isn't it? When the ice freezes, it's always a little higher in the center.
No, we're there. Are we around it?
Yeah, we can go around.
Go ahead, Kark. Kark, all the way, all the way, all the way, all the way. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go.
Oh boy, they did get it around it. Late change of plan, and they managed to get half around.
Good brush.
Another update for you, Newfoundland and Labrador against Prince Edward Island. They blanked 1, 2, and 3. Final stone coming up now for Newfoundland and Labrador's Andrew Simmons out of the Remax Center in St. John's as he plays John Likely.
Yep, gotta go.
First appearance for Simmons, although he was Guju's alternate in 17 when they won at home, and that will be for the opening point.
One red.
Paramore. Paramore.
Okay, so it's a T-line shot.
Speeds draw the button, right?
Yeah.
Pretty smart here. Brad's one of those guys that if you can see a piece of it, he can hit it out with any weight he wants, but you just don't see enough on this swingy spot. So he's just going to try to replicate exactly what Wildcard did. Just freeze to it. It's probably easier. Utilize the brushing. That'd be a tough takeout.
Yeah, it wouldn't. You know, you make this shot well, and you've taken away their opportunity for their deuce after a really great come-around shot by Darren.
Not a good way.
Where is it? T-line. Clean.
Oh.
Clean. Yep. Do it.
Rob.
Clean. T-line. Yep. Back four. Yep.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Right on it.
Yep. 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 T-line. Back four.
Hard.
Whoa. Yep. Hard. Hard. Whoa.
Put
Yep. Yes. Yep. Hard.
Look at that.
Hard.
Ryan Harnden. Wow, goodness, right down on the corner. Those two together. The Brush brothers, EJ and Ryan. There's something special. They wanted me to, and my pleasure, to wish an early, day early happy birthday to their mom, Sue, and Sault Ste. Marie. So we wish you a happy birthday, Sue. Proud of their, proud of her boys.
Look at that freeze. Like they haired that yellow one. Didn't roll off. You have to have the perfect weight.
6 feet of curl besides.
Okay, let's make a good one here.
And the brushers had to judge it the whole way down.
Yeah, because you look where that brush was. He was just inside the edge of the 4.
Yeah, here we are again. They are edge of the 4 this time.
Clean, little tight right now. You can wait. You can wait. Yeah. The line's good.
Maybe a hair late.
Okay, line's good.
Line's pretty good.
Line's real good.
Weight's not bad.
Yeah.
Better go.
Hard.
Look at this. This is that
Just
battle
line.
we're talking about with Thiessen and Martin against the Harnden brothers. And need to drag it a little bit more. A little rub, a little roll. No, they over curled.
15-3.
The weight was good. They just lost that line.
Would have got there too.
Just for line.
I was saying to you earlier about Thiessen saying and admiring Mark Kennedy and Ben Hebert, and then Carrick. And I said to Carrick, I remember your dad saying he could actually cheat the line. And he said it came up at the dinner table. And they would talk about it and how Kevin said, the brush may be here, but I'm going to go inside here because I know those two guys are that good. They can hold it. And in fact, Botcher's attitude is much the same, that he knows he's got good ones,
right,
that he can actually cheat a little bit.
Well, and you know, Botcher plays at the Saville Center. He's watched and grown up with Kevin Martin playing out of there, and I'm sure there's a little bit of learning similarities from both those teams.
Well, we talk all the time about missing it the right way, and that's what Kevin Martin would do, knowing he could be a hair tight, knowing he had somebody like Hebert on the inside.
Why would you ever be full?
Yeah, no kidding.
Why?
Final stone for Northern Ontario, sitting the 1.
Definitely a crunchier
Line's
spot.
curling.
Crunchier
Really
spot.
curling.
T-line minimum. Just for weight. Just for weight.
Oh.
Just for weight.
Oh, it's all here.
T-line. Put it on the T. Right on the T.
We're good, Brad. That's good. That's good. That's good. Sit. 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 Sit.
Went a little deep.
Sauce up here.
Ooh.
Would you take this on? Is there any way of squeezing that out for a couple?
We can get 2 just by doing that.
Yeah, with like a hack, okay?
Yeah.
Or a easy.
We need some weight.
Yeah, probably good easy.
What a mistake that was. Jacobs was so worried about getting it to T-line, they just kept brushing it as opposed to listening to the front end
Play
there.
the hit and roll.
Either that or play the yellow on the
Good
wide
easy.
side, maybe. But yeah.
This one's buried, isn't it?
Yeah.
You can see like a sliver.
If you could throw a bit of weight, which sounds like they can't, you could roll both of them in off of that yellow. The yellow kicks out that way. Because you don't have to roll it in far, Cheryl.
No. They're trying to see if they got enough to see this double.
It is, it is.
But like,
The yellow double?
Yep.
But it's whatever you see.
They couldn't decide if they could see enough of it. So Brendan went down.
I think that easy weight shot's the one. Yeah.
Easy.
hit like 3/4.
Yeah, I like them both.
Oh, what a mistake that was.
Even like.
Oh, he's got enough of the red to be able to do this.
Yeah, the red's easier.
I think that, no. I was going to say that almost looked like min. Yeah, I like that.
This is the tricky one, though, Russ, because now you have to throw some weight for this.
Mhm.
And where do you put the broom? They haven't seen this kind of weight down this spot.
We've only seen the draws.
Yeah.
Final stone.
Weight's good.
Is there a chance for a
Whoa,
couple
hair
here?
down if
Right
anything.
now, it is
Whoa.
Northern Ontario sitting the one. Thiessen holding, calling line. Get it by first, they do. Bang it hard enough, spill them both. Oh, one for sure if it sits. And it looks like it may be just the one.
Just had to curl a smidgen more. He makes that.
So dead.
The door was open for two. Well, you see the score 3-1. Wild card, Brendan Botcher. Maybe thinking he let one get away there because he banged it hard enough. It may have rolled in for a second, but they settled for the one. And so here in 5, it is now Northern Ontario. They get that last rock back. They have the hammer playing the Yellowstones.
Good. Tight.
You said it in the break, Cheryl.
Tight.
That was a huge force because it looked like it was going to be force all along. All of a sudden, there was a glimmer of hope for that too, and it didn't quite roll far enough. And against a team with the hitting ability of Northern Ontario, and just played the perfect split here already, it could be tough to come back here once they were forced. We're going to see a lot more of these ticks, and we know Ontario is going to play them when they get out here, and it's on ice this good with brushers this strong. This shot's not that difficult anymore.
No. Clean. Yep. Yep. Whoa. 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 Yep. Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Yep. No. Whoa. No. Right. Right. Yep. Whoa. 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 EJ. Roll the yellow. Roll the yellow. Roll the yellow.
And going to roll that yellow. Not quite underneath. We'll just leave it. A little stagger there, possibly to use. Got staggers on both sides now.
What? Pretty good.
Go a pretty high center here.
Yeah.
We talk all the time, Vic, about rocks that can hurt you, and with the score the way it is, all 4 of those are not going to hurt Northern Ontario. They might get forced to a single possibly, but they really shouldn't, with the ability of the skipper to have those 4 rocks hurt them at all. And it's just a brilliant job at playing those ticks.
Weight's good.
You can go a little.
Darren, though, for sure.
You can go a little.
Where?
Line's good.
Halfway high.
Line's
1, 2.
Actually, line's okay now.
Gotta go.
Yeah, keep it moving. Keep it moving.
Not to mention those ticks, how deflating they are for the other team. You don't know where to go. You don't have that opportunity. You're really trying to force.
Make it feel harder.
Well, this game's just rocketing along here after 3 straight blanks. Newfoundland Labrador got a single, and now it is John Likely. And haven't seen John since 2002 representing PEI.
And a chance here, and a chance here for John to score the first 2 in this game. Already lying 1, needs a bite of the 8-foot for the second. And for the first 3, I think nerves maybe, or it's been a while, but they just ran them up and down.
I had 1 rotation, Kathy.
Yeah, there's not much. You can see it drifting sideways.
And there it is for 2, so they'll go to the break. PEI up 2-1.
That's the learning curve. I know John's been here before, but it's been a while, and you've got to be careful with that soft release and this type of ice.
Throwing up one more center, I think eventually you're going to see a wild card team try and make Jacobs look at a couple. And you know, we've seen that. That really ultimately is what you're hoping for, is a little bit of a miss against 2, and you get a steal out of it that way, because it's not going to be happening with center guards.
Line's good. Line's good.
Line's good.
Split center.
Good.
I'd like 2/3. Try underneath. Yep.
EJ Hartner, quick.
Hard. Whoa. Yep. Roll it.
Oh, they're going to leave it there.
Right.
Tried so hard not to run it onto those corners. They had to hit it thick, and that cost them.
Let's go, guys. Yeah, keep going.
Well, Manitoba sitting shot at the back of the 12, so they have a chance after giving up that steal to get a couple back.
Mike went around the corner guard on his first stone, and Kirk Myers was trying to follow him down, but hit the guard and rolled. That is the stone that is the biter. So it is a smaller port than Mike had initially, and a different turn, but there certainly is a pathway, and all he needs is half a stone in the house for 2.
Clean.
Nice, guys. Good job.
Yeah, you can hear
That 15 on
Reed Carruthers. Nice guys. Samogolski, Hudson, and that gets them applauding here at Westova Place.
Yeah, our yellow.
Call
Get,
4,
maybe get
Fry.
that red.
We go for it now, no?
Yeah. Okay.
15 on that, so give us 95.
So they come around that just off center guard left by EJ Harnden.
Well, it's done one thing for Team Wildcard, is it's forced Jacobs to change gears. Now there's going to be some rocks in play, and
Little soft. Rub.
they've got an outside shot at stealing one here, or at least a force.
Heavy. Rub. How's the weight?
A little heavy.
Rub.
T. No handle.
I know, I see that.
Again.
Yeah! No. 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 Off.
Zero handle.
Yeah, they're talking about the handle again for
Okay,
Ride
Brad.
Fry.
Yeah.
Just
Okay.
zero handle.
Still carves in there.
Well, it will. That's the advantage. It's kind of like a weapon.
I'm having trouble with that
Look
rock.
where it went.
It's like, it's really hard to get a turn on it.
He thinks that rock's a little sharper, and then that lack of handle will really show up.
Room.
Well, and the trick's going to be for wildcard team is what is their shot do compared to Ryan.
Darren Molding's numbers on his draws
Gotta go
Line's
a
good.
little low.
Line's real good.
Line's great.
Would love to just make people forget that right now.
Hard, guys.
How's line? Gotta go.
Hard, goal. Goal.
Martin, decent. Oh dear, they'll just wrap it around their own, and a little more protection now for Shot Rock.
What was it?
Yellow.
They're not lined up very well too, those
Straight
two
heel.
red stones.
It's going in there like mad.
We peel the yellow.
I don't really see anything else.
Yeah. I thought
Top
peel.
button. We don't go here, he does.
I thought peel.
Good peel.
You could peel. You could peel.
You've got,
Does it make sense to peel it into our own yellow?
Rush, you
Gotta
got the
change
last
his
rock
shot.
here. You got one
You
buried.
peel it into our
Why
yellow.
don't you keep your foot down and on the accelerator and keep going here?
It's not wrong. It's just not. The danger is what if, like if you happen to go maybe back button Vic, or if you maybe come up light, it adds another piece of shrapnel for the team wildcard to get around. It's definitely not wrong. If you could bury that thing,
Knock it in off that red.
that's the scoreboard. I think the way
I like
Jacobs thinks, I think he's going to remove the guard, because it's pretty easy double on the reds too. So.
Very much. I think that's what really
Yeah,
decides this call.
It's iffy, isn't it? It's tempting.
Yep.
They went back and forth a bit on it.
I thought first indication from Brad Jacobs was that he wanted to go behind.
He did.
He did.
He absolutely did. But, if it stops back button, Botcher freezes, you're not happy. Pretty good chance Jacobs can score now.
You don't want to bury.
No. Well,
It's not bad, but
yeah.
that's ideal. Get a piece under. This isn't bad either if you went all the way over
No, that's
here.
great shot.
That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
But you'd have to throw almost a dead handle to get there.
Yeah.
Only Fry can make that one.
I'm not sure Brendan can get there.
We want to be on biting center, or we want.
I think we have to draw.
I think so, yeah.
You always have to keep in mind with your shot selection is what the other guy thinking. If they can get it to here, it's tough to remove because it could go that way. And then they also might put it in this situation, in this spot. So then if Jacobs decides to play that double, it could go like that back onto here and take out his own. So they're actually saying they're almost better to be not buried.
Line's good.
Wow.
Little light.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
85% last night
Hard. Line's
in
good.
the wild card play in win, but just 59 so far today.
Top 8. Whoa. Yeah.
Whoa. Sit.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay. Wow. Good sweep.
You think it's getting a little heavier? Shoot.
Get around to here, so we don't sit here, so we can't go.
I
like
bet
that.
you can probably get to like here.
You can. I think you can. So that this goes dunk. I mean,
And
I don't
then
know what
we're
he's,
line 1, right?
if we're there, he's probably going around everything.
Yeah.
Okay, so here,
Yeah.
Yeah, so we just want it like back end of it on the outside of
that
it,
would be
right?
good. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because
Gotta
Brendan
be
really
careful we don't do
staggered
that,
it now
right?
for them.
Like years.
It's not. You're right.
Wide.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Sure, let me ask you something
I don't
about
think it was
Brendan.
that shot wide.
Because somebody just said when he was coming down, he said, you think it's getting heavier. As a skip, you'd like to think it's not you. Or as a player, you'd like to think it's not you. But when do you have to fess
We
up?
have some.
And Botcher
Yeah,
say
we-
to himself,
that
I'm not
alternate
feeling it right now.
Yeah, no, yeah, you always don't want to think it's you, but I think, you know, you go down and you talk to your third, and that's what Darren is really talking to him about the ice. I think Brendan's asking, is it coming down? Darren's saying, no, you know, not really. And that's when you have to admit that, what do I got to do? Do I got to add a couple extra? If not?
Yeah, that's where the brushers really can help out, because you just might not be sharp yourself. You know, a huge crowd in here, and it's not a single sheet anymore. We only had one sheet, and the ice could be changing a little bit.
Well, the brushers have to be honest what they're seeing
Right.
for your speed out of the hack.
Line looks close.
So trying to wrap it around here.
Yep.
This
yep.
line. T.
Brad
As
Jacobs.
long as we can. Yep. Yep.
T on its own.
Whoa. Rope.
And his first tee on its own, they said.
Yeah.
Now they
This
got
line.
him.
Whoa.
Whoa if we can.
Brian.
We're top line.
EJ.
Whoa if we can.
How much finish do they got?
No.
How much have they got? Oh, goodness. Right in behind.
Okay.
Okay.
It's all right.
Pretty good spot, Brad.
They're heavy.
Well, the thing is he had the other one too, right? Like he had this one. If you stop dead buried, like now it looks like it's rolling too much.
Ryan, good.
Ryan Fry's making a good point. If it had stopped there,
I think even like a
that would have been there for sure. Maybe even make the double. So it stopped in a pretty good spot.
Because that one's nutting right there.
Yeah.
And if you roll to there, that's a good shot.
Yeah. I'm with you. With like almost medium.
I think medium, just medium.
This hasn't been curling a ton.
No.
I think we take
Right there and just about, I think we're looking for a thin third.
So they got to cross this a little bit
They
to make
do.
it. It's still there, isn't it?
It is. Just if they can get across.
medium. If we can nut it there and get the one we run in a little under the top one, we might be able to stagger them.
Yeah.
Boy, well thought out.
You could get a steal out of this.
Yep.
You definitely are
Yep.
going to make it tough for Northern Ontario to get their deuce.
He needs to make something here. Botcher needs it for himself, needs it for the team. Down 3-1 and facing a couple with his last. Kark Martin.
Clean.
Has Molden got the line here? Did he call it correctly? Sure did. Sure did.
Pretty good. Did it miss?
So, Kathy, let's go over here. 1-2, Manitoba sitting to final stones. Saskatchewan, Kirk Myers.
And I think that for Kirk, he's electing to play the hit. His first stone was an attempted freeze, came light. That allowed Mike McEwen to split the house. And lie two, he needs to nose it or get to the inside for shots.
Oh, and just gets it. He does to sit the one. And of course, you know, Myers takes over this team with the addition, of course, the March brothers. This is Steve Laycock's old team. We heard the Premier saying he likes Jim Cotter as a sleeper. Where is Steve Laycock? He's the import now, of course, with Jim Cotter and representing BC.
Make sure you put it back in the right
I like
spot.
that combination of Steve and the personalities with that entire team.
No kidding. And we talk about it all the time. Cotter's the most underrated skip you'll ever see at a Canadian Championship. Good player. This is a tough shot, Shirley. Botcher made that too good. He tried to hit it really thin to stick it and stagger the guards. He did that, but his raised rock rolled too far, and Brad Jacobs can see a sliver of this thing for a potential 2, possibly 3.
Good weight.
Yep.
Final stone.
Whoa.
Here in 5.
Whoa. Ryan.
Fry with the call. Now he'll give it up. Harnden, Ryan. He'll take it all the way. Ryan Harnden, take it all the way. Chip it and sit down. Push it far enough. Little more. Oh, and enough.
Holy.
Just enough.
Brilliant.
3. Yeah.
And 3 it is.
3.
As they carve that 3 out of nothing.
Well, Brad.
Brian Fry with the line call. Then the Harndens do the rest. EJ gives way to Ryan. And they'll put 3 more on the board.
The 2019 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Tim Hortons, official coffee of curling Canada.
Northern Ontario opened with Last Rock, and after a blank of the first, scored 3 and had 3 more here in 5. As we check the numbers after 5, 6-1. Northern Ontario leading Team Wildcard.
We don't need to say anything about Northern Ontario. You look at their numbers, it's really the struggles by Darren Moulding and Brendan Botcher. Darren at 78%, Brendan at 60%. That's driving down the team and giving some opportunities for Northern Ont.
We mentioned Botcher 85% last night in the wildcard win. The numbers after 5 are brought to you by Pioneer Hybrid, serving Canadian farmers for over 70 years. So let's go inside the numbers, and we'll start in that second when Northern Ontario scores 3.
Well, we're showing shots that are changing the control or the expected outcome of the end. At this point, you're not certain whether the team Northern Ontario is going to get a deuce or not. After this shot comes to rest, a great hit and roll, just rolls far enough that there's no opportunity to get in there. That sets up for the 3.
So then we go to the 4th, and this is about holding Botcher and wildcard to just a single.
Yeah, you're thinking Botcher at this point is looking like they're going to get their deuce. And so this shot by Brad Jacobs just hairs this top stone that'll come into play. Doesn't overthrow it, brushes judge it all the way down, freezes perfectly to the corner, and that's the force.
And they were unable to respond with a deuce of their own. So that's how you score as we go inside the numbers.
Well, and you want to highlight through the week the players that have had the ability to swing the pendulum in their favor, and you see both those shots in the second and the fourth end did just that.
All right, look at that back end play. 98, 92% Brad Jacobs. Northern Ontario leads it 6-1.
The 2019 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by New Holland, #TogetherBlue, by Home Hardware, Here's How, and by Scotties, Sponge Towels, Purex, and Cashmere, proud sponsors of the Scotties Tournament of Hearts for over 35 years.
On a sunny but cold day here in Brandon, we're inside at Westoba Place, all part of this magnificent Keystone Center here in Brandon. Our opening draw coverage, all these teams are from Pool A. Featured game, Northern Ontario against Team Wildcard. Brad Jacobs from Sault Ste. Marie ahead of Brendan Botcher out of Edmonton. 6-1 as we go to 6. And it is Botcher with Last Rock. He has the hammer, playing the Red Stones.
Well, I'm sure they sat down, the Jacobs team, and patted themselves on the back after that first 5, because you've just shut down a team, a Botcher team, that's scoring, what did we say, 9 points a game on average? You've allowed them to score 1.
And they were great last night, and they had the advantage of playing, whereas Northern Ontario didn't. If you had to handicap the first 5 in, Northern Ontario would be happy to be 1 or 2 down.
Exactly.
Yep. Gotta go, Eats. Never off it. Never off it.
Never off it.
Never off it.
EJ Harnden trying to save it for his brother. Oh, watch this little jam here.
Good shot.
Great shot.
They don't mind that. The trick is drag the play into the rings, which they've done already. There's no corner guards at this point. Then they can do their hitting, do their talking.
That's an impressive tick shot on the corner guard. You don't play it very often.
We're a little tight.
Yeah, a little tight.
Gotta go.
That back foot, that rudder foot of Carrick Martin, that was doing a little bit of a fishtail, wasn't it?
And you don't quite get out to the broom, and you heard them yell, "Skipper, a little tight." So they're going to change this audible a little bit.
Line's good. We're still over curling, if anything.
Whoa.
Okay, it's a good shot.
It's okay.
I don't think it's
That's a good shot, Carr.
He's back 4 foot freezing, right?
If you pick it, he makes a real good one.
Yeah,
we just peel.
We can't
You
peel
can't
yet.
peel. No.
Well, this is a good sign then if he's able to start this and get some offense.
No kidding.
I mean, I know what you're
That's
saying.
the start you need.
I like this. Yeah.
You know, the other thing I really have noticed the first 5 is just they seem more even keeled. A lot less up and down, highs and lows.
Yep.
You have to think Adam Kingsbury's helping out in that regard.
I think that's small. Yeah. He makes the perfect freeze, and we rip, and he gets deuce. Yeah. Gets his deuce.
Yeah.
If.
No, I like
Try.
it.
Not only you guys are just rude. Welcome to the Briar.
It's Ryan making all those ticks.
Speed's nice, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a
Yeah, and the poor Darren Molding, they just got in last night to the Briar. Rude awakening.
Little bit of room early.
A little heavy.
Definitely heavy.
Back 8.
Hey, line's not
We
bad.
might want to go around. I think we got to go around that.
It's coming.
Okay, 1-2 yellow PEI sitting to 2. They lead 2-1. Final stone coming up. Andrew Simmons, St. John.
And I think he's trying to play that very thin double. On his final stone, John likely hit third shot, but he rolled too far. So this could be for 2.
Bang, bang. Got it. Sit down, sit down. Oh, it'll spill that little bit too far. And one it is.
Great try, though.
Hard.
Simmons saying before the event that, like so many teams, they don't get that opportunity very often. Russ, it's all about getting the read on the ice and the rocks as early as possible.
Yeah, both those teams have kind of kept it simple because of that. That end to hit a lot of rocks in play, but it's so hard to play the very best teams when you're just not used to the surface.
Tick to Ryan's too good.
Line's good.
Clean.
Probably a little room.
Weight's nice.
Okay, weight's good.
A little bit of room.
Okay, I'm going to have to.
Darren, it's
Line's pretty good.
Here's the respect, isn't it, for the hitting ability
Probably
of Jacobs.
there.
If you go into the rings here, they're just going to make it a hitting contest.
Oh, it's probably
Kind of delay that move as long as you possibly can. Don't give them limited chances.
Nice call.
Thanks. Lead.
Wow, did he ever chuck that?
Huh?
Did he ever put that out? Yeah.
Front ends are so used to watching it from that location that they can actually
think
read the
back
releases.
The depth.
Behind.
Heard Ryan say to his brother, did he ever chuck that one back a little bit?
I'm good with whatever.
That's why sometimes you see the brushers jump on a shot before the line caller even calls it.
But this is fine.
Yeah.
Speed's good. A little heavy.
Yeah.
Line's good.
Weight's good.
Close.
They're heavy right now.
We can wait. It's close. Close.
Line's
down a
good.
bit. Close. Back 8. Back 4. Back 8. Back 8.
Weight's good.
Line's great.
Weight's
Back
good.
8.
Right here.
Yeah.
Back.
Hope. It's hope.
Great shot. Very good.
Sorry.
Okay, you're going to help me now with a little bit of strategy. You've bent those center guards up there, and why wouldn't you go there again?
Looks like it's going under.
Well, you can, but at one point in time, you're going to see Jacobs go around. If you throw a guard, Vic, they're going to go around and bring it down that way and close off the scoring area. Now, this way, it's unfortunately went a little bit deeper, so Ryan might be able to carry him off that yellow, his own yellow, and get that double.
And, he got it.
What a shot.
Toss.
Brian Fry.
Shot, right?
Welcome back home. Winnipeg born, of course. Won that Canadian and World Championship with Jeff Stoughton, then went east to play with Kuju, and now with Northern Ontario. How's that? Yeah, not bad.
Pretty nice.
Well, when they won the Worlds, 13?
Yes.
He was unconscious, and it's kind of looking that way already here.
Probably Mac.
Right on the spot.
Mac line.
Line will be good.
Brad, you got to switch.
It's one of those teams when they get on a roll like this, how do you score, Cheryl? You know, Botcher's 8 shots less than he normally is at this point.
I think that's what Brendan is saying. What do we do?
Good throw. Shoot. Sorry.
I thought it
A
was.
little unlucky with.
It just curls and dies.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to do. I was just trying to put it in the
Kind
jam
of been
spot.
the way. We've just been.
Yeah. It was a great.
It hasn't been any big misses. But
No. No.
Just enough that they're just killing us.
But you know, listen,
They're playing-
but he's right. That shot, as you say, it comes that little bit too deep. And what is that? Maybe 2-3 inches?
Yeah, which is close to being perfect, right? Yeah, you know, exactly. You know, you're absolutely right.
And you know, you equate it to golf, and you put the ball in the wrong spot. Now your approach is a little harder, right?
Yeah, they just haven't been able to buy one here. Even last hand, Botcher made the angle raise, staggered the guards, and they come around, tap it up for 3. You know, like he thought he made a great one.
It looked easy too, that out-turn tap. This could be scary this week.
Number 5 on the money list this year, Brad Jacobs. Okay, play 8, you qualify in 7, means you're taking home some change for $89,500.
Well, in that Canada Cup event, that was with Mark Kennedy. They had a different third for that with a win, so.
That's helped too. I think, you know, Ryan Fry stepping away for that time. They've refocused. And I think they realize, just again goes back to what we said earlier, Cheryl, what you can't forget about what you have to put into the game to be successful, and that's added to that refocus.
Yeah, I think that's well said. There's a lot of things that go into this game, and sometimes you do start taking it for granted. And the other change, I think, for this team is they're having to manage families. It's been a change since we saw them as the Olympic team.
Number 5 to number 6 on tour. Just $500 difference. Roger at $89,000. So 2 very successful teams on tour.
I think we forget too with Jacobs, the Pat Simmons draws the pin in an extra end, or they win another Briar. Jacobs. Kevin Cooey hit a rock he couldn't even see in the, I believe, semifinal, or they're in the final in another Briar. You know, they undefeated in that particular Briar. I think they went 11-0, and then Cooey got them in the semi. You know, they're shot here, shot there. I guess a lot of teams can say that over the years, but they've been really close to maybe winning 3 Briars.
Hard, Ryan. Sit.
Shot, Brad.
Okay, good shot. Sit.
Oh, they'd love to hang around here.
Right. Throw.
Probably a little.
Just never over curling it.
Yeah.
Wait.
Ever. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That first rock of mine is over curled like mad every time I've thrown it. So
We'll get rid of it.
maybe we can learn that at least.
Yeah.
Put this one on the button.
Yeah.
I like that comment. At least we can learn that, you know,
And a half.
you may and you most likely will not walk away from this game with a win, but you have to take something out of it. So some learning opportunities with rocks and this sheet of ice.
And get rid of that stone if those numbers are any indication.
Hit it.
Remove it.
This one will be a quicker rock.
Line's good. Line's good.
Back.
Line will be good.
Back.
You can go car.
Back four.
Okay, whoa. Good shot.
Okay.
Very nice to the back 4, drawing against 2. Botcher forced to the single. Jacobs will have last rock when we come back. Day 1, draw 1. This is the A pool of this year's Tim Hortons Briar. Remembering 16 teams in 2 pools of 8, 7-game round robin. And our feature to get it going is Northern Ontario. Now up 6-2 on Team Wildcard. Brendan Botcher out of the Saville Community Sports Center in Edmonton. And here in 7, it's Jacobs again that does have the last rock. He has the hammer, playing the Yellowstone.
Back line. Back line. Try to hit a thin border.
Clinical, really. It's just been amazing so far. It's curling though, isn't it? Like Botcher looked so good. Not that they played bad. You know, Darren explained it better than I did, that it's just been one of those where on the wrong side of the inch once in a while, but really well played by Northern Ontario.
Hard.
You're doing it.
Keep going.
Keep going, Each.
Yeah, keep going. Keep going. We want to remove it. We want to remove the red.
Get it as back then.
Not quite. Just to the
All right.
full 12 back at the tee line.
Yep.
Well, this is a big game, obviously. These two curling provinces with great history. Manitoba, Saskatchewan, 4-2. Saskatchewan, Manitoba, final stone on the way, Mike McEwen.
Well, and a chance for two really stemmed from Kirk Meyer's first stone. Was already lying shot, but clustered in the middle, picked his own out, and that allowed Mike to go around the corner guard on his first, and Kirk blasted the middle but got rid of everything, and that's why there's virtually no rocks in play and why it's a draw for two.
Manitoba with 27 Canadian men's titles, tied with Alberta, the last Jeff Stoughton.
Good judge call.
That in 2011, that's your two. And then on the other hand, Saskatchewan, oh goodness, this is, that's that albatross, isn't it? 1980, and Rick Folk, the last time that Saskatchewan has won a men's championship.
That's a dry spell.
This Kurt Meyers team could be one of those sleepers, though. A lot like Cotter. They're one of those, they're not favored to be in the top four, but they could knock off anybody. They're that good.
Hard. 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 Hard.
Try and get this opened
Right
up.
Okay, good.
Shot.
And tonight we'll turn our attention to the Pool B, and our game, our feature at 8 Eastern Time will be two-time defending champion Brad Gushue as he opens against Scott McDonald and the team from Kingston. So many people talking about McDonald having come through Ontario, having beaten John Epping and beating him 3 times, Glenn Howard as well in the process. And they play, I don't want to say unconventionally, but they do have this habit right from end one, playing tick shots. And as you said, we saw it earlier with the Northern Ontario. They don't mind the stones off in the wings, Russ, as long as there's that path to the forefront.
Yeah, they're thinking offense first for sure. They play a lot of good ice, and yeah, they knocked out Charlie Thomas, my brother Glenn, and Epping 3 times. So Gushue's got to be awake for that one for sure. He's got to. You know, their first Brier game ever, and they play Brad Gushue, Team Canada. That's got to be a tough start, but it's one of those teams that's going to put a lot of pressure on you if you let them.
Well, and it's probably the best time to play them. They may be a little bit uncertain of the ice, and don't you think, though, Russ, when you know, the shot where Northern Ontario comes around the corner instead of throwing the center guard, which is a typical shot you'd expect, or you see a tick shot by a team first end. You're not playing by rote. You're not playing expected. So the opposition is a little bit set back. You can't get into that. You know, well, I know what they're going to do.
Yeah, for sure. That's part of strategy, isn't it? You try to get inside the head of the other skip, and they throw a curveball at you like that. It's, yeah.
Line's good.
Halfway.
Whoa.
Halfway.
Room.
Halfway. Half.
Line's good. Line's good. Line's good. It's always Brad's. It's always Brad's. It's always
Nice
Brad's.
land shaping up here for Botcher, though.
Little bit.
Go a little. Go a little.
Little bit.
That's a great spot.
Good
Very
shot.
good.
Yeah, Botcher without last rock, however.
You like that out? I like the out.
Yeah.
Tough little shot here.
Help me out on the line call. 3/4 low looks pretty good.
It's long enough. They'd love to get rid of at least one of those red ones. Otherwise, Brad Jacobs could be looking at 2 or 3 when he goes to those last one. But you're running in the wrong color here. You have no choice.
Try and try.
Heat.
You see so much of Pat Ryan in that delivery, don't you? Bang, and he stuffed it.
All right, Brad.
And they're sitting to 3, and he leaves the shooter out in front as well.
Yeah, that's the worst part. You wanted to get those stones off the forefoot, and you still have a path to the button. You can see it, but
And buried.
and they're going to come around top button now.
Sure.
Yeah, we can finish it at the end.
That had to bend about an inch more. He gets just about everything, and now it's just a disaster. Those runbacks can be so good or so bad.
Not bad. I think it's the hair light.
Line's
Couldn't
good.
be bad.
Room.
Weight's good. A hair down.
Line's good.
Go for weight.
Go when you need to. Line's
Hard.
good.
Hard, you gotta go.
Gotta go.
Gotta go, boys. Hard.
Line's real good.
Come on, Brad.
Weight's really good.
Go.
How's line?
Kark.
Hard.
Go.
They can drag it far enough. Well, they'll get it there, and they'll tuck maybe a half a stone around us at 1, 2, 3, 4. And one more time now with the run back.
Well, and they've seen this. Ryan gets to throw it a second time, and it's a little bit easier of a double.
Yep. Whoa. No.
EJ Harnden staying with it. What do you got? Run it back. Bang. He's going to get two, and he's left it under cover, and it is shot rock.
He has come up with some great, that last end, he made that slash double, this run back double. Some great shots by Ryan.
It's unbelievable.
But look at how this turns this around.
Oh, no kidding.
You were, saying here's Jacobs could be facing 2 or 3 with his last.
He might score 2.
That's right. And
Just,
it's so nice to see him smiling. Ryan Fry.
Well, and he made that. He did the same thing last end.
Darren Moulding said it best. Welcome to the Briar.
They played themselves into this.
Okay.
That's right.
Yeah, it's impressive.
Well, that's better weight. More weight.
I like the line.
Little heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Don't
Back
need
four.
to.
Whoa.
Push.
Close. Yeah.
Back four.
Hard.
Whoa.
Hard line.
Decent.
Hard.
Trying to get it around that shot stone. Top
Line
8.
only. Line only.
Boy, oh boy, oh my goodness.
Go, Brad.
They let it go, and look at it, over curls and pops out the other side.
That has to be a cutter.
Unbelievable. I thought only Ryan Fry could do that on that spot with slow handle.
Line only. Line only.
Go,
Brad. Oh, too good.
This is pretty much the same.
I guess edge 12 plus
Shot.
the ice. Wow.
Same as that last one, eh?
So you think now about 13, win. Now they go to the Olympics, they get gold. There's the consistency, but that's what we're talking about. 17, 18. That is what they're trying to get back to. That's why Kingsbury has been brought in to find that consistency again.
Good talk.
Pretty much the same shot that Brad Jacobs played in the 5th end for his 3.
Nearly identical, isn't it?
Just talk.
EJ this time.
Right.
Now Ryan.
Hard.
Carve it. Bring it over. Push it back. Oh, and sit down. No, spins too far. You know what? Comes back though and just grabs that back edge.
Call it pretty.
Little
Safe.
heavier than he wanted to be.
Okay.
But they got that one
It's hard
underneath.
to tell if it's good, if it gets in, if you stick or not.
Yeah,
right?
it's
Like, you
almost
can't-
good enough.
Yeah, like
They
it
just
might
needed
even-
to get it out of there. Hope he doesn't make it better this time.
Because he's going to have to make.
He has to draw again.
No, he draw again.
Yeah.
And
And
then
then
doesn't
it's
change
here.
his call,
No.
I guess.
Where the ice is, Cheryl. 6 feet.
Well, and to your point, you said earlier how late it is. Like that really, they were saying room halfway to the house.
And if his first one's a bit of a slower cutter, they got to be careful with this one.
Line's good.
Coming down. Here.
Line's good.
T.
Again, both of them.
Correct.
Now it's up to
T.
Carrick Martin trying to help this around and drag it over there. Now Thiessen helps with the carry, trying to drag it back, put it underneath. Oh, and they'll get to the top edge of the button.
It's just a hair straighter, that rock.
I like the double.
With like,
They were perfect.
Oh, goodness. We're just.
Can they save their shooter? Oh, they can.
I think the only way to do it, Cheryl, is maybe that way.
Yeah.
Just play the double. You could play the soft tap, I guess, like he just tried with the other turn.
I think this is easier, though, the double.
Yeah, less chance of giving up a steal, I think, isn't it? You roll out, you roll out.
Yeah.
You know, it's 8 or 7-2 if you make this and roll away.
Yeah, exactly.
like
Make
that,
sure you score.
Yeah,
Four. I threw those
makes
two
sense, doesn't it?
roughly the same.
One curl to
A
hold rock.
lot
one
of
the other.
days you'll get away with that.
You wouldn't want to, hate to be negative, you wouldn't, with this speed, take out your own here. It's a steal of 4.
Final stone, Northern Ontario. Jacobs, not a lick. Curl up. Oh, and underneath he'll go, and it'll be just that one. Sitting top 8. But in control, 7-2.
Good fork.
Brian Harnden throwing lead stones for Northern Ontario as they lead 7-2.
Over there. Good shot, right?
And we want to welcome those of you who have been watching the Canada Winter Games from Red Deer in the women's hockey final. TS at 5. Welcome to Brandon and our opening draw coverage of this year's Tim Hortons Brier. On the ice, all the teams in Pool A. 16 teams, 2 pools of 8. This is the game 1. And we're featuring the wild card team. Brendan Botcher, last year's runner-up, played his way into the field last night with a win over John Epping. Epping, pardon me, is the team wild card against Northern Ontario. Brad Jacobs, the 2013 champion and gold medal winner from Sochi. As we pick up play here in 8. It is 7-2 Jacobs, and Botcher does have last rock. He has the hammer playing the red stones. Welcome.
Well, another wide tick shot made by Ryan Harnden out in the weeds, ticked it into the rings, rolled away, so the corner guard's really useless for Brendan Botcher.
Line's good. Just for weight. Clean.
It's just frustrating.
Got room right now. Right here.
Great.
Line's good. Right here.
Line's good.
Yep.
Hard line.
Yep. Hard line. Hard line, boys. Don't keep. Whoa. Whoa. Rope. Right here. Right here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yep. Whoa.
Great shot.
Right here. Okay, I'll put it right there.
Right there.
Wow.
You know, as a competitor too, Cheryl, don't you, that you're down a bunch. And that's happened before. But you almost get the feeling that I can't beat these guys today. Maybe not tomorrow, but that's what always worried me. It's like,
at least back
give me a chance here somewhere.
Yeah, well said, because you always walk out of a
Yeah.
game and think, well, we had this end or this end, and we could have got. I don't think they have.
Yeah, no.
Line's good.
Interesting that
just back for hair and light.
Line's
Brad
good.
Thiessen has the advantage in terms of numbers and performance over E.J. Harnden. And then the 2 leads were exactly equal.
We're not hitting too
It's
hard.
been the backside, the back end, not the backside, sorry. The back end. I don't know what I was thinking about, sorry. Backside. Kathy, how are you? There we go. In a 4-4 tie. Let's go over and check in on Saskatchewan and Manitoba.
Wow.
First of all, your mother raised you better. Second of all, in this game, a really unfortunate break for Reed Carruthers. Hit something coming out of the hatch about 6 feet over the hog line, and his rock stopped dead. And they took that stone off, and that allowed Saskatchewan to get the advantage. Mike McEwen tried a big weight hit and roll on his final stone. It stuck it, and so this is a draw for 2.
Needs him. Could he use that maybe? Oh, they've given up that opportunity. As the crowd responds.
Okay. Good try, bud.
As Myers is heavy and probably wants to kick himself in his backside as he picks up just the one. 5-4 Saskatchewan.
Just lose it back there. 14-2.
Similar speed.
Maybe even a hair heavier here.
Meanwhile.
It just keeps coming.
Yeah.
It is almost cruel.
I like it.
Line's good.
Yeah, I don't think we're not.
Go ahead.
I got my head down. Yeah, keep it on.
Back 8 if you can.
Gotta go. We're T. Top 8. Top 8.
Yeah, keep going.
Line's
Line's good.
Go.
Line's good.
Oh, you heard they're trying to go back 8. You heard them yell T.
Okay.
That's
good.
rock.
Good sweep.
You're saying it's a
I mean,
slow
you can
rock.
make the double.
Yeah,
The double is like Thin 2/3. Thin 2/3.
Brendan Botcher said a great thing. I thought it showed a lot of maturity a couple ends ago. It was like, well, at least we can figure out the rocks and we can take something out of it. And that's the way you have to think.
Here we go, Ryan Fry.
Whoa.
Made a couple of terrific run backs in the last. Bang, bang. Oh, doesn't quite spell it. And that one just bites the
I didn't know
top.
what was going on.
Sorry, Fry, my fault.
He's frustrated. He's playing 95%. His shots have been tough. He's made some unbelievable doubles and run backs, and he gets upset at that.
They kind of lost it, though. EJ wasn't in position to brush at the last second, which might have made a slight difference. And then they watched that yellow, and they could have rolled it in for second.
Sorry, the way you guys called it, I didn't think we were close.
Got to be ready.
Yeah, I've seen the Harnden brothers drop off, and
Yeah.
they don't do it as much anymore because you can direct the stones slightly.
There you see the advantage that Ryan Fry has on Darren Moulding.
Top 12.
Even.
Top 8.
I guess even enough, hey?
Hard! Hard! Hard, go!
Good.
Okay.
What do you like, Fry? Get it all away?
Well, they're back to blanking there on the sheet A as they play in 8. And Quebec leads by 8.
Okay.
Yukon and the team from Whitehorse, John Solberg, picking up 1 in the 7th.
He was firm.
Yeah.
Help. Lead. Yep. Really gotta go.
Just normal.
Hard. Hard, go. Well,
EJ
yeah,
Harnden.
roll it. Well, yep,
1
yep. Well,
over and snuggle up beside and then just gear off, and they're sitting the 1-2 and without last rock.
Good throw.
Really nice shot.
got unlucky.
I think that's pretty good. See that too?
Yes. Yeah, I don't like that. Did you tell them?
Yeah.
Okay. I really don't like it.
Sure.
I was on a half a rock and then went from a half a rock to 7/8.
Ryan's talking about that rock, his first rock. Remember, it was over curling for him. He made a couple come arounds that went over curled by 2 feet, and they've definitely identified it now. That's what the good teams do. They've got a rock book, and they all know what they're doing, but they're reconditioned. They're sandpapered before the competition, and it could change a few of them.
Yep, line. Just see Botcher. Botcher's got 1 foot on the runway, on the carpet.
They're coming around to everything.
Wait, close. Wait's okay.
I think he said, excuse me, to Manitoba and Saskatchewan. I think actually apologized. I have to come over on your sheet. And then back they go. Goodness.
Okay.
Well, the 2 big threes. You got score 3 in the second, and then 3 in 5. And that's the key shot we want to look at here.
Wow, this was just incredible when he played this shot. It was the right weight, and we see how effective the brushers are in this shot. They thought you could see Brad felt that he was maybe a little full on it. You see Ryan Harnden jump on it, try to get some direction, move it over, makes the tap for 3.
Wow, Brad.
And they settle nicely and just back far enough. And there it is as Ryan Fry raises the brush for 3. The key shot brought to you by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures.
Close. That's close. Might get everything. That's what I was.
And this is the difference. As mentioned last night, 85% Botcher today, 63. Not feeling it, really not given much of a chance either with the way that Northern Ontario is playing. Player numbers are brought to you by New Holland. #TogetherBlue.
Watch this, Cheryl. Red onto yellow, redirect onto that back red. That's what they're actually trying. Oh, it looks a little full for that.
Get it.
He's human.
Yeah, we finally see it.
The other play is that.
The chance we roll to a spot that he can't blast it out is real low.
I think ideally we kind of want to click one of these so that there's more of a
angle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Widen it a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's why Ryan didn't love this roll, Ryan Fry, because he's left this little pocket.
Out T line. Try and hit them at the same time.
Okay.
No, he's
So be T-line weight here. You don't want to hit it too much, or it'll be an easy peel out of there. But they're trying to hit them both at the same time, tap them just a touch, so it makes it even more difficult to remove.
Clean.
Gotta go.
Okay. Lines. Yeah.
Look
yeah.
at these two.
Hard. Hard line.
Oh, Brad Thiessen.
Hard line.
Gotta go.
Carrick Martin. My goodness. Right down, both of them. Hands just barely above the brush head.
Yeah. At least right here. Right here.
Yeah, get it
Can
over.
they wrap it around? This is plan B.
Probably don't want to wrap it around.
Calling for it a little bit, and they did.
Good sweep.
Good
Boy,
brush.
that's he's been light on everything, eh?
He's just not feeling it
No.
at all.
Whether it's that stone or
Shoot.
All right.
It's going to be hard to stick that.
Yeah.
Right here would be great. And if we roll in here.
Yeah.
Sometimes no words are needed, really.
You like this, right? I like control, solid control, center line.
Brad would love to hit and stay and stop the double. The double's not simple because they're so close together. It would be easy for Botcher to make the double and roll right out of the rings. But if he could ever throw this soft enough, hit and roll the center line, Botcher's in big trouble. Can't wreck here, though. You got to make sure you make it go away first.
Good way.
You know where the smart money would have been then in Northern Ontario today.
EJ. Whoa. Whoa.
Great shot, Brad.
Look at that. 1, 2, 3.
Great throw.
For
Good
sure. Yeah, the one
Great
at the
weight.
back out counts the top. So sitting 3, and that's what's facing Brendan Botcher.
Well, I think it's desperation time. If you come down and somehow makes this double, which it would probably roll out anyways, th're so close together, the best you're ever going to score is 1. So I think you're going to see the take the paint off that one, try to come in here and make that double for a potential 2, which I would not bet on.
No.
It's not that, that skinny either. Hey? It's probably like a quarter.
Yeah.
It's fifth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
They look more horizontal from here. It looked thinner from down there.
Yeah.
Give me an inch more.
Whoa.
Well, he's giving it a pitch here. Brendan Botcher. Going to get anything? Bang, 1. And takes the one out the back.
Okay.
And that'll be for 3 more, and that will be for the Shakes.
Well played.
And Northern Ontario comes away with a dominating win. Make the final 10-2 in their opener of this year's Tim Hortons Brier. Well, who knows? Will that be the signature of a Brier champion here in Brandon, the way they played today? Maybe. Boy, they really showed something, didn't they? This renewed focus. Northern Ontario, Brad Jacobs, 10-2, the final. And look at the numbers from Ryan Fry and Brad Jacobs himself, 94, 93%. And Brendan Botcher, as we say, just really didn't have the touch. The game story brought to you by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada. We have another final, and Quebec comes out. Martin Crête, with an impressive performance, wins 11-2 over the team from Yukon, John Solberg. They'll be back on the ice tomorrow in our first 3-draw day. The B pool will be on the ice tonight when we join you again. As we go over now our feature, we'll turn our attention to Manitoba against Saskatchewan. We showed you earlier, Kathy, in 7. Saskatchewan had that opportunity. 4-2 was heavy, settled for just the 1, so it's 5-4 Saskatchewan as we play here in 8. Manitoba and Mike McEwen with Last Rock playing the Redstones.
Well, back-to-back big shots. First of all, by Reed Carruthers making a double off an outside stone to lie 2, and then a feather double by Kirk Myers back on his final stone, and that is why it is Saskatchewan line 2 buried.
Well, we have a draw for 1. We have a draw for 1.
Well, if we run it and miss it, he's topping.
Yeah,
right?
but he could be leaving a triple though.
I doubt it.
Yeah.
Could.
Yeah.
This in is really tough. We haven't seen it.
Yeah, it's.
I think we're either playing the run or.
Yeah.
Or we're
If
drawing
you ever
right
just
in
run
there.
and get rid of one of them, it's really good, right?
Like, we could draw right here. This is probably the shot. Set up this jam.
Yeah, you can do that.
It's probably the shot.
Okay.
You get a good point, though, Cheryl. If you run that yellow one in, take out one of the yellows, that's a lonely yellow sitting there without hammer for Saskatchewan. What a shot Kurt Myers just made. He just took the paint off the top rock and redirected it on the back one and split it. How he got both of them out was unbelievable.
Yeah, I saw them get a 15-2 end-to-end to the 8 foot.
Yeah.
Speed's nice.
So high 14?
Crazy.
Gosh, your buddy.
This is good? This stone?
Manitoba team from the West St. Paul Curling Club, Saskatchewan out of the Nutana in Saskatoon.
Little bit, Colin.
Weight's pretty good.
Line's good.
Weight's good. I got light. What do you think?
Yeah, line.
Line.
Colin Hodgson
You gotta go.
closer to the stone. Derek Samagalski out front. Reed Carruthers calling line.
Good.
Weight's good.
Line's real good.
Keep going. T-line.
Okay, stay close, Derek.
Whoa.
Whoa. Just stay above the tee.
Oh boy, and around they go. And they'll settle. Backhand to the button.
That's pretty nice ice when you can tuck and bury right around a top 4-foot stone.
Fully buried, isn't it, around a rock that's what, 3 feet higher?
But you got, well
that's my rock.
That's
right
kind of in the way, right?
Yeah.
And I think I could throw that positive.
Yeah,
Did you throw yours? Get out
My
there?
second one, definitely.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Watch these
Right on
guys
the
at
tee.
the Saskatchewan men's provincials, and they're so businesslike, very calm, really, work on their decisions fairly quickly. And
Draw the button.
Right on the button, boys.
Kurt's always been known as a wonderful hitter, but he drew the
14-7 on there.
button to win the semifinal and drew the 8-foot to go to LeBrier.
Yeah, still good.
Yeah, Kirk said the only unknown for him was how he would feel throwing that last rock, if it would be butterflies, if he would lose his nerves, but he says he loves it, which is a good sign.
You bet.
So he's got his brother Dallin at lead, and then it's the twins, the Marsh brothers. Daniel at second. Kevin is calling line, the third.
Good.
Line's a little tight.
Yeah.
Line's good, boys. Good line.
Easy. I think we gotta go.
Easy. Line's good.
Easy. I think we gotta go.
Weight's pretty good.
Weight's good.
Line's good.
Here they go then.
Weight's good.
Yep.
Daniel
Line
Marsh.
only.
Dallin.
Weight's
Hard line.
good.
Myers.
Hard line.
Take it down. Getting
Forward
by that
by.
one.
Whoa.
8.
boy.
To the pinhole.
Is that any good?
Guess he does like throwing last rock.
Especially when you make them.
Line only. Weight's good.
Unbelievable judgment by these two.
Hard line.
Forward by.
Whoa.
Line, boy.
And we didn't get here in time. We were doing the other game, but his first one was better than that one. Feather tick.
Well, it was.
There's a lot of ways for steal a 3.
I mean, we're probably going to
steal
lose if we
two.
give him a steal one here anyways.
Not if we blank the next end.
I don't think you can give up steal a 3 here. I don't think it's possible.
Colin, it's borderline not even there.
This one?
It is just
I
there.
see what you're saying. It's
You
frame.
just slice it and nut it dead on the 2. The 2's gonna get out of there. The back
It
one will
is
pick
there.
It.
It's just a little risky.
You can't get. Well, you can't give up 3. You can give
Is
up
that
steal 2.
is it guiding it?
I mean, if it micro rubs a call, and it's going to be disaster.
Well, if you touch the outside one, then you're doing
If
this.
you touch the outside one, it's going off this,
Yeah.
and who knows what's going to happen.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, we give up 2. Like, I mean, we're already in a really terrible situation to win.
This is there. Like, if you
we're
dead
giving
stuff
him
it.
one here, we have to go for the blank next.
We have a chance. It's not very good. Got like a 10% chance to win.
Yeah.
Giving him 1, we have a 10% chance to win. Like, it's
What's
not much.
the chance of making versus giving a steal a 2 here, though?
Not good.
These guys know their odds in every scenario.
Well,
We don't have tons of time left.
I don't know. Can you
We're
slice
in
it
big
through
trouble
there?
regardless. What are you feeling? I feel like I got
It's really hard to slice it. Well, I guess it technically is just there if you just.
So you want to go
just
next
miss it.
end and try and steal the win. I mean, we're like
Yeah, I don't
10
know
to
what else to do.
15% chance to win, but
We just got to pick that. We're not going to have lots of time.
You're
Like,
the throw it away or playing the shot.
We just wasted 3 minutes.
we got to make something here.
Like, we're going to be super tight for time.
We'll be
here.
fine. We'll be fine.
Both teams still do have 1 timeout remaining each.
Okay.
That's too bad how lucky their first shot went.
What do you
Yeah,
want
we're
to see
getting
me
free.
hit a thin half,
I
right?
guess still goes back to that.
I don't know. I
reach
look
shot
at the
where Drew in
risk
instead of
that if you
rolling
ever
away
you
and
give up a
super
steal
far
of
in the
3
center.
here.
Yeah, I think the front end should fall in front of this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's yeah.
But the front end saw it. I mean, it was
True.
Colin Hodgson.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
True.
Just firm.
It's probably there, but
Premier. Yeah, well, what do you think? He's a curler. Manitoba mixed champion 2000. Premier Brian Pallister.
I don't think he likes his shot either.
Well, we're going to find out right now. 5-4 Saskatchewan leads it. They've got one on the lid, and it is frozen on that lid.
Whoa! Whoa!
Yes!
Be close. Have you got the line here? Run it back.
Get it,
You
come
got
on.
it.
Get it.
Bang!
Get it.
oh, what a shot!
Dennis for the shot stone. Brilliant.
That was unbelievable.
Going there.
And just squishes it out. Right there. Bang. Move it. Score. For the single, what do you think? You betcha. You won't miss a thing. Canada's most comprehensive curling coverage, of course. Tim Hortons, Brian Brandon. What a brilliant shot to pick up the single. Mike McEwen. Compliments to Colin Hodgson, who saw the shot. It's one thing to see it, another to make it. So we're tied at 5 now as we go to 9. Saskatchewan and the team from the Nutana in Saskatoon, skipped by Kirk Myers, will have last rock. They have the hammer. Playing the Yellowstones.
Sweet green. Sweet. Hard. Yep. Hard.
The risk was so high for Magic Mike there, but he just threw a perfect stone.
Yeah, that was a slow soft release.
Okay, that's fine.
Amazing comeback, Cheryl. You know, we showed the highlight on the third end where Mike's draw to the 8-foot tracked on him a bit, hit the corner guard.
Control.
They're down 3-0 in this game.
Dan, I'll just bring it in.
Yeah, and Mike was pretty adamant that, you know, if they didn't score this last end, that they weren't going to win the game, or they only had a 10% chance. And all these teams track their winning percentage based on the score, but I don't know if I would have taken that risk either. I know I wouldn't have. Take my chances.
Whoa. Little strong.
And you think, what does Kirk have to do? He made the perfect come-around freeze.
Yeah, no kidding. And a feather double with his first one.
Dan, nice throw.
Tough league.
Nose. So normal.
You might be able to get them all to go here. They're only throwing normal, though, so I don't think they will. I think they're more looking for position on this rock, trying to roll buried.
Whoa.
Clean.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Tarek Zamagalski, and he'll touch all 3 and leave 1 covered.
Great shot. Beauty.
Zamagalski now living in Brandon. Moved here about a year and a half ago.
That's probably the best, yeah. Well, hold on. That's going to...
gonna probably take out our yellow.
Manitoba's trying everything possible for the force, and
Feels fine, right?
Saskatchewan for the blank.
Oh, clean.
No, 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 no,
Whoa.
no.
Attaboy.
This is Daniel Marsh as he peels off the center guard.
Turn around. T.
T-line, Reed.
Daniel and Kevin, they're pretty small guys compared to some of the brushers we see out here, but can they ever throw it hard and with lots of accuracy?
I hit a little light. I don't have like
Kick.
little lights.
Gotta go line.
Let's go. You gotta go.
Let's wait.
Top 8.
Reed Crothers.
That's good. Room. Derek.
Really gotta go 8.
Gotta go. Okay, just go.
Keep going, guys. Line's good. Keep going.
Or they can get this around here.
Hard calling. Hard calling.
Now it's Hodgson. How good is this carry? How good is this carry? Well, it's that good.
Shot, Reed.
Keep going, guys. Line's good. Keep going.
Yep, you got it, guys.
Hard calling. Hard calling.
It's there.
Hodgson staying right with it.
Good shot.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
You might have to change gears here, Cheryl, and doesn't look like a blank. Maybe come through that port and sit two.
Throw a positive there.
Or do you still try to blank?
Well, I'm with you though. When do you? It's still early enough that they might get out of this with a blank. But pretty soon you make the decision.
Heavy board.
Board. Just board.
Whoa, whoa,
It's
clean.
Good.
No,
Whoa.
never.
Off. Never. Just enough, Kirk.
It's
Off.
good.
Close. No.
Yep.
No.
Oh gosh, got through. Got through and underneath.
Really good.
Kevin Marsh, very good.
Is it ever? I thought he was on that guard. Just the right weight.
Hell of a shot, cast that'll finish. Really nice. Way to trust it.
It's such late finish. And you really can't give up on them almost. Yeah, you know they're going to go if you've got the right weight.
That was the right weight, wasn't it?
Oh.
Crothers.
He's got to be careful here, Vic. You don't want to roll out here with your raise.
Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Just ready to pounce now. Hodgson finally does. Oh, gets one. Now did he spill one more? Oh, and just enough.
It's a very nice throw. Max ice for that kind of throw.
Well, one other game remains on the ice, Kathy. Let's go over Newfoundland and Labrador, Prince Edward Island. Been a little bit wide open, but who is the shot rock there?
Well, Andrew Simmons clearly thinks that it is him. He went back and forth a number of times, so in his mind, this is a draw for 2.
Can't hurt it.
John Likely hit the open stone on his final.
Gotta go. Come on.
And it's a bite of the 8-foot.
Out of the Remax Center in St. John's.
Keep going. Hard.
And that is for the deuce. So John Likely out of Alberton and Charlottetown will have the last rock coming home.
Clean.
I think this is your decision here, Russ, where you could have maybe played that double for the blank, but now they're deciding to play something for their deuce.
I was pretty sure they'd play the double, actually, because that would have been, you know, your odds of winning are what, maybe 80%?
I thought they would too. I was kind of surprised when they switched to this hit and roll on.
Yeah, the double wasn't tough either. You could have made the double, maybe stayed in the rings, and you still had you had the best of both worlds.
But I was thinking if you tick the guard.
Clean.
Yep. Hard.
Yep.
Hard.
Yep.
I really need you to tie center. Come on.
Now both of them, Samagalski and Hodgson.
Let's go.
Boy, they got to hold this for him. Got to really stay with this, fellas. Hold it. Oh, is it going to sit finally? Oh, not quickly enough.
Sorry, guys. I pinched it a little.
which means what, Russ?
Yeah, a little tight, just a hair.
Throw, man.
That's
You
a
probably use a little more.
professional word for
Pinched
narrow.
it a little? Not much.
It's pretty close.
Like that?
I like that a lot.
Like this is pretty damn good. Right?
Like
even
even
a pinch open.
Where was that?
That was right
corner
here.
guard.
Got to here.
Pretty ideal, huh? Edge of the 8.
That's the spot.
Yeah, Mike had to stay for shot rock there now. Saskatchewan play an offensive call here.
Okay, half in the 4.
Yeah. Actually,
Staggered enough. I don't think there'll be a yellow double either, will there?
No, it's pretty good position.
Okay, commit to that.
Yep.
The only thing you can't do on this is slide a little deep.
The game, like many sports, is now filled with so many psychological terms. Commit to that. Did you hear that? Commit to that. And
Yep.
I love where the broom is.
there you go. And it's backed up by the front end, comes
Yes.
down. We like it too, Skipper. So good.
You have to be 100% engaged in the shot, committed to it. It's the worst to be sitting in the hack wondering if this is the right call or thinking of another shot.
28-year-old Kirk Myers, 5th appearance. All 4 previous were with Steve Laycock, of course.
Half in the 4. Yep.
Won a bronze
Line's
medal
good.
in
Line's good.
2015.
Line's good. Half in the 4. Line's perfect. Curl.
Gotta go.
No, it's fine.
Gotta go. Gotta go.
Great.
Dallin,
Gotta go.
Daniel,
Hard,
Go, go,
come
go,
on.
go. Go, go, go,
Myers
Keep
and
going,
Marsh.
it's dying here.
Go, 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 go,
Keep
go, go.
going, Dan. Hard, Dan. Keep going.
Oh, they'll
Good
get
try.
it there.
Good sweep, guys.
Really big,
Not bad.
good sweep as they do sit the 2
Didn't feel all that light.
quite as far as they wanted, Russ.
No, not at all. It's there's a short run double. Now it's not easy because they're very close together. Mikey just runs this one straight back. If he gets it right there, they both fly, no problem at all, and sit 2. Huge shot here, but anything, if he hits one of those a little thick, he won't have enough power, will he, Cheryl, to move it out of there?
No.
And I wonder if there's anything coming back that might catch on that Manitoba stone at the back.
I guess if he crosses this by quite a bit, yes, it could. This is not simple. There's a little bit more separation with those yellows. They're maybe 2 inches farther apart. Mike makes this, but this is tough.
Whoa, Colin. Whoa.
Mike McEwen, his last.
Colin.
Samagalski took it and got him.
Now that's a shot. Mom likes it.
Yeah, Mike McEwen, that's Dawn, of course. Wife Dawn.
Very tough shot because first of all, it's a run back, but then watch, because he hits the one a hair thick, the second one barely has enough power to get out of there.
And I wondered if his promoted rock would spin back up out of the rings.
Yeah, true.
It almost had that motion.
Yeah, we almost missed it there.
Brilliant.
An incredible
you end up
force.
hitting dead nose.
Yeah, and I knew.
And
like,
that little biter at the top here means he's got to draw against a couple. Full 12 to retake the lead.
Line's good. Right on the tee.
It's getting a little tight.
Like it's fine, but we're in the tighter track.
And we've seen, of course, last week, Sydney, this center line, this 4-foot lane usually gets a little flat, a little soft. For the single. Well, just a reminder, MLS opening weekend continues later today. Whitecaps FC head-to-head with Minnesota. 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific on TSN 1 and 4. Earlier today, Toronto FC on the road won their opener 3-1 in Philadelphia. Montreal will play on the road tonight in their opener. They're in San Jose.
Little heavy. Room. This isn't the fast track. Off for line. It's skating. Whoa. Touch up. Can't go. This is back 4.
So 6-5, Saskatchewan leads it. Manitoba with last rock. They have the Hammer playing the Red Stones, and around they go, and they go deep.
That's sneaky.
Long guard was a call, but
yeah, I like that. Really like that. Yeah, speed's good. You can trust that broom.
You know this from the 8th then.
Yeah, same as what I've been giving you, eh? I think so.
Yeah.
Mentioned the Saskatchewan team
Good
rebuilt
line. Little bit of
after
room.
last season and the
Line's good.
that quadrennial,
Little bit of
that
room. Here we can
Olympic
Let it work.
quadrennial. So Steve
No, getting
Laycock
close.
heads off to BC as the import and is here now with Jim Goddard.
Straight freeze. Straight freeze.
And the two Myers brothers hook up with the Marsh brothers, who they've known since they were
Girl, baby. Okay.
in their mid-teens, about 15
Shot.
years of age, and they played against each other many times. So they are now together.
Oh, that was just such a good opportunity for Saskatchewan. Now they've left a pretty routine double and a chance to roll. And roll behind that corner.
Yeah, that's it'd be close, won't it?
Derek Semagalski.
Yep. Whoa. Yep. Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Yep. Yep. Whoa. Yes. Yep. 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 Hard.
Hodgson stays with it.
Whoa. 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 Whoa.
Man.
Whoa. 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 Whoa.
And he'll get them both and hold that shooter. Just back of the tee line, pull in the 12.
Perfect. Safety it, but perfect. Good shot.
Pretty nice. Now you're setting up for a chance for your deuce.
Real nice. He's freezing.
Yeah, Saskatchewan's committed now, aren't they? They could try to hit their way out of it, but that back one is pretty well buried.
Gotta go.
Line's a little tight.
You gotta go.
Come on. Hard, Duke. Keep it going. Get her by, buddy. Come on.
You gotta go.
Gotta get her by, Duke. Come on, buddy. Go. Keep her going, Duke. We need you. We need you. Go, 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 go. Keep her going. Every inch, every inch.
Dalvin Myers.
Keep her going.
That's good, I think.
And
Nice
they
shot.
do go around. And yeah, they are the shot stone as it overcurls, peeks out.
Oh, that was a big deal to get that by.
Might be a bump waiter.
Yeah. Like that?
And we have a final now in sheet A as PEI picks up the 2. The final stone of Newfoundland Labrador's Andrew Simmons was heavy, slid a little far, and so it's 2 for PEI, and John Likely is your winner.
Be a little careful to jam here.
Whoa. Clean. Whoa. Whoa. Clean. Yep. Yeah. Hard. 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 Hard.
Oh, they avoid the jam and push it out the back, and sitting the 3.
Really good weight, buddy. You needed that.
2 perfect throws by Derek. Real finesse shots there.
Yep.
Let's get to it, Dan. It's really nice track out here if you get to the good stuff. Second one, I was just a little tighter.
Yeah.
Other one, you can trust it.
Yeah.
That positive throw.
Back 4.
Well, they are all engaged, aren't they?
That's how important it is, isn't it, when you're trying to be that precise? They're saying if he's a little tight, they're going to have to really brush it to get it by, like the previous shot. If he gets out to the broom, it'll glide nicely.
Real nice line. Little
Real
tight,
good
but
weight.
line's good.
What do you think?
Back 4. Line's real good.
I think go, Benny.
Line's good.
Whoa.
Perfect line.
Weight's good.
Room.
We can wait.
It's actually got a curl.
Yeah, it's marginally heavy.
Yeah, it's really got a curl.
Close.
Dan, when you go.
Yep, gotta
Dan,
go.
when you
No,
go.
no, no,
just to it, boys.
Dan.
Just to it. Nice shot.
And just to it.
Attaboy. Beauty.
It is the shot rock, albeit
Stay
deep.
close on those. They're going to come off and out.
That's what he plans.
Back line. Mine curled nice, read.
You can try and get down and throw. They're talking back line, and you can maybe just tap that yellow. You're going to leave something for Saskatchewan no matter what.
Well, what if you went top 4? You could do that too.
Yeah, because you're going to leave a pocket.
Weight's
back
pretty
there.
good.
Yep.
Weight's nice.
Yep.
Yep.
Whoa.
Yep.
Hard. 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 Hard.
Here comes that guard. They really got to hammer this. Get this by the guard.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Right to the corner. Chisel it out. Oh, goodness. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, my.
There's some colorful fans.
Look at Hodgson.
Everything you got. Come on.
Yep. Right. Whoa. Yep. Yep.
The fact that they are able to take it off the face without even touching that back stone.
Exactly. But as Cheryl says, there's going to be a bit of a pocket here for Saskatchewan.
There they go, trying to put it right in that pocket with Kevin Marsh.
Yep. Hard, good. Line's good. Back four, back E.
Gotta go. Gotta go.
Back E. Yep.
Gotta go.
Hard.
Back
gotta
E.
go for a win.
Down,
Gotta go.
Daniel.
Hard down. Gotta go. Really gotta go, Duke. You got a good one. Go, go, go.
You got a good one?
Go.
Have you got a good one? Right down on the face.
You can't get that out, Cheryl. 'Cause you can't hit the high side of that because of that red at the top of the 8-foot.
That's a pretty good one. Dallin, he pounded that from end to end.
Curled more than I thought it was going to.
Trying to hit this dead on, stay frozen.
Heavy, solid ball.
Reed Crothers as we play the last of the third stones.
Heavy. Whoa. Clean.
A little hot.
Whoa, no. No.
Samagalski, nothing. Hodgson now late. Bang. And he'll get some separation.
Yeah, just strong.
Just unlocks it. Shot rock does belong to Manitoba.
Solid, Reed. Good throw. Good throw. So, we called the time.
Where's that to play?
Yeah.
It's not easy though, is it?
Do we even need to touch them?
No. What if we just come into here?
Timeout's been called now. They're second and last.
Is that good? Anywhere down here? From here to the...
I think, yeah.
That same kind of line. There's so much curl you can use either there or there, one or the other.
Yeah. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Just play it to there.
I like the top four.
I do too.
Yep.
This is the big one, I think.
That's pretty good too. Then he blasts. Yeah.
Too high, he's coming off that red. He's trying to set something up for a race.
Well, yeah, he's always going to have something here.
I
He doubles off his own.
This is what we need to do, guys. We need to draw this right here.
Think so.
There. This is pretty good.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Not bad.
Where does he play then?
Plays the intern half.
That's
To get
Bonanza,
yeah,
right?
I think so.
And then we
weld
then I
it.
play it on again.
Yeah.
Would you agree, Dad? There.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know how to get there with the line, eh?
That's.
I think I need to come back here, right?
That's so well done. I mean, that's 1, 2, 3 shots.
Yes.
Right? And
There's no doubt.
We're following them. This is what they're going to do.
Right there, I think, is the line, eh? Let's do it. Off button.
I mean, for him to be shot, he's got to push the forefoot. So I think that's always going to be there. The only way it won't be there is if you go under curls. Then we come off our own first shot.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Same idea.
Top button, boys.
Top
Still
can.
finish that throw, too.
That yellow guard is a Saskatchewan guard, and that's the get out of jail card for Kurt here. He doesn't want to over curl this either, Cheryl, because then there'd be a yellow double to sit a million.
Nice yet.
Tons of curl here too, and they talked about it. If you get a little tight here, it could over curl.
Good.
So just top button or even back button perfectly behind that center guard.
Line's good.
Line's good. Gotta go.
Okay, yep. Hard, get in.
Top 12.
Seems like they really got to go in
You
this.
can hear it.
Duke.
Daniel Marsh and Dallin Myers.
Yeah, a little more, Duke.
The grunting and the groaning here.
Little more.
And they won't get a top button, so he'll come up light.
Good shot.
And timeout is now being called by Manitoba. That's their second.
Not the worst miss in the world, though. Now there's two guards staggered.
It'd be nice to just get rid of this and then leave the situation.
He's got to make a really good draw. He's got a dead berry and he got in off.
Always have off it. And done.
Yeah, it looks like there's probably 2 shots, guys. Are you seeing that?
What else are you seeing?
Well, it's either you go here and you lie 2, or you.
I mean, that's actually really hard to make that.
With the intern draw?
No, to move the yellow.
This?
Like,
yeah. It's hard not to leave it here, right?
I think you put this right here with the out. I know the out.
Yeah, I think Saskatchewan just threw that for you.
So just bite button?
Yeah.
want to make it so he can't freeze. So just bite button is real. Is
And he's
perfect.
probably gonna be rolling. This is the spot. If
Yeah, we
he
know this
freezes,
track
we
too,
still have
right?
a tap, right? We
Yeah.
still have a tap if he freezes. Just no more than top touch button.
Yeah. This is about like 15-3, I feel, Mike.
Ideally, you'd almost want to get it over that way, because if Kurt comes down and does that and rolls in this way, the yellow one should be exposed and it'll be hit possibly for 2 or a double for more than 2. If it under curls, Kurt can hit, make that double, stay buried, and then Reed's got a really hard second shot.
If I give you 15, that's close calling.
Yep.
15 seconds. Speed still very much up there.
It's smart because they just watch one die.
Mhm.
It would be easy in this faster track to throw this behind the tee line. Rushers are going to have to be very aware of that.
And they have to be aware of that time. And they will have
Okay,
106
line's good. Wait's good.
when time clicks in
Lead.
again for their
Line only
final
right
stone.
now. Close for line.
Line's good. Line's good.
Heavy.
Gotta be off it for weight.
Running like it's heavy.
McEwen is first.
Oh, it can't be
Can't
deep.
leave it as a back four.
They haven't laid
Back
a
four.
lick to it. It just got off that guard, and now where will it go? And it is deep.
It's 15-3 there.
Okay,
So
yeah.
it's what is
Again,
absolutely.
faster track caught him.
Shoot. Try.
Reed.
Wow.
13-8. 13-8.
The feel though feels like
The feel is
it's
ridiculous.
light.
I don't know.
It's so tight to that one.
Oh, I'm playing this turn.
Oh.
Playing this turn, making that.
Yeah, that's there. Yeah.
Because if we make this, he's still coming off this for the win. If I make this, even if I nose this, is that not good enough?
And then it's going to hit the yellow onto that red.
Yeah.
Can you make a double off
You like the hit and roll or the draw? I don't mind the hit and roll. It's very precise, but it's there.
I actually like it. I think let's go with that.
They're saying the draw, if he just plays a straight draw, that McEwen's got every chance to just come off that outside red.
Right, like that.
Yes.
If they do what Mike wanted to do, then
Well, no, because then he
Mike
just
would
taps
have
it
that
back.
for the victory.
You're not perfect.
Yeah, like I
He's
got.
already
This is
shot.
where the draw comes to if I play the draw.
Yeah.
Play the hit and roll. It kind of
50.
like that, Kirk. Sit
I-
two.
Well, I'm just wondering, where do we go here? Like, this is the only place we can go on the draw.
Okay, so
Otherwise,
I
it's just a
think
quick
you
slash.
can still make that.
You can probably
slash.
still make that, yeah.
So let's make this perfect.
If I make that hit and roll, what does he play?
You got to be careful though, Russ. If you roll
Yep.
too far, you
Yep.
can leave a
Yep.
slash double.
Oh, no kidding, or wrecking the guard. Either one of the guards is not a gimme, and we haven't seen this whole game, but inside
Yeah, that
out,
turn's
I'm
nice.
That's
very sure they wouldn't have played this shot very
A
often.
good control, just control right there.
You could play the draw right
You get
back
some
to it with the
finish.
outturn. Same shot
Yeah.
Mike just threw, just a foot lighter than Mike's, and that seals the single. And you'd have hammered an extra end.
Forward weight.
Well, what else would you expect here in the heart of curling country? Appreciative crowd.
Forward weight,
And a
Kirk.
wonderful game.
Okay.
Control.
6-5,
Okay.
Saskatchewan leads it. They're under a minute.
Just
Control,
nice
Down
control.
now at 55 seconds.
That's not a big port, and we from last night's information, we were on this sheet for the wild card game. This curls hard.
Final stone needs to be the shot rock.
Roll down.
Yep.
Kirk Myers.
Not bad.
Oh, they got to hold this now for him. They're going to come through that hole. Marsh and Myers get it through. Oh, they're going to crash in front.
Okay.
And now they will have a chance for the win. They have their tying point.
Okay. Okay, Kirk.
Sorry, bud.
Right call.
You play the draw?
Coming up immediately, the Whitecaps and Minnesota on this opening weekend of MLS.
Can he come to his back one?
Now he just threw one heavy. Does he pull the string on this?
Well, that's just it. If he throws it to the brushers and it curls sooner because of the lack of weight, they're going to have trouble getting it by that top guard. Mike's missed one wide and hit a corner guard in the third end to give up a steal of 2, so you can't pitch it wide either. It's not. It looks like a big port, but it really isn't.
Well, he waited for the longest time to get off the guard with his first.
Slightly tighter line.
Now again,
Easy. Yep.
it's up to Hodgson, Samagalski.
Okay, all these lines perfect.
Brothers calling line. Just clean it now. It's off that guard, coming through that hole.
Weight's good.
As the crowd responds. Oh, you hear them. There it is for the win.
What a comeback.
It was a struggle down 3-0. As Manitoba will win their opener in front of the Premier here in Brandon. 7-6 the final.
The 2019 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Tim Hortons, official coffee of Curling Canada. The 2019 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Sponge Towels Paper Towel. Nothing absorbs like it. By Pioneer Hybrid, serving Canadian farmers for over 70 years. And by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures.
And our opening day of this year's Tim Hortons Brier continues tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. We'll turn our attention to the teams in Pool B, and we'll see the two-time defending champion, Brad Gushue, as he opens against Scott McDonald and Ontario. Once again, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So we're underway. The Tim Hortons Brier here in Brandon. And all of it on Canada's sports leader, TSN.